はーい、ごきげんイエスだよ。
Alright, admittedly, I'm not that late. I'm just a couple minutes late. What's good, fellas? Hello, hello. Friday, time for some good-ass Street Fighter. Can't wait. Late streamer, sheesh. Alright. Well, you know the drill. At this point, I will go ahead and first have a look. There's a couple players signed up last second. Shameful. Of course it's Kanza, by the way. This fucking guy, dude, every time. I swear to God. Yeah, I'm going to call out the people who have not yet checked in. Hopefully they will check in. If not, you know, they are in big trouble. Alright. Here. So, yeah, check in or else. We need I'm Still the Daddy to check in. Yo, the UK legend. Let's go. X-Frame to check in. Red Raven to check in. We need Citizen to check in. We need KX Genocide to check in. We need FGC Punisher to check in. Spirit TW to check in. SMR CCL needs to check in. Slainer needs to check in. And Martian Eater needs to check in. You guys got 3 minutes to check in or you will get DQ'd. Alright, we've still got a lot of new players here, so let me just quickly go over a couple things. Reminder, you should have the same name on Discord as you have on Challenge. If you want to change your name on Challenge, it's quite easy. You just go here, your settings, press this button, you go here, just change your name to whatever you call on Discord. Quite easy. Alternatively, obviously, you can just change your name on Discord. Whatever you prefer, right? Just make sure you have the same name. If you have to go during the tournament, you know, you have to walk your cat, your fridge is on fire, whatever, you can actually press this unregister button, which will DQ you from the tournament. Quite neat. You know, tell a TO if you do it, but otherwise, easy, painful. Yeah, same name, please. It just makes everything a lot easier. Dude, I know, man. My fridge is on fire at least one time per week. Once it, you know, this song again. Once it's 15 past, you are checked in, Jalis. Yes. Once the bracket is finalized, 1915, we will go to bracket. I will go and mark a couple of matches, which will be on, obviously, stream. But until then... I also forgot to, you know, copy paste my usual copy paste, so let me just do that. I got 2 minutes, right? Surely I can make it. Surely, if hello Discord, thank you. Bro, this shit sometime. I swear to God, I don't know what they did, but this shit it hasn't been working for like a month. Just copy pasting shit. It's weird. When you copy paste stuff nowadays, it literally doesn't work when you have to like tag the channel. Which is an oddly specific thing not to work, but fucking weird. Yeah, but I hate when you know, that's how it is in the street. You have to fight your kitchen, you know, you have to fight family, random guy on the street. Huh? Is this broken? That's weird. I swear to God, dude, sometimes. And the weird thing is, right? I think I fixed slow-mo. Hopefully. I turned off a couple stages, which I hope will do the trick. Actually, this shit just doesn't work. Cool. I'm just gonna actually just do a cheeky reply to my own message instead. I did not test Yalis, okay? Who do you think I am, huh? Do you think I'm some good TO or bad TO? Process the check-ins. I forgot, okay? Shut up. I'll mark a couple of matches for stream, and we'll be good. So for the first round, probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. I can ask the players to do it, maybe, you know. We'll do Le Tigre up against the Arktall, round 1. We'll do Hayali, against the Markouu on stream. QB got a pitiful Luke. Hell yeah. If you got this purple on stream icon, means you're on stream. Grayed out icon, means you're on stream. Let me just go get QB where you're at. Novi. You know, well, you're gonna, I'm sorry, you're getting gas kicked right there, I think. We'll find someone else. We'll do Nabs on stream. Yeah, there's a Kane actually made top 8 last week. You know, Blue legend. We'll put this one on stream here. And then, so obviously if you have the on-stream icon, it means you're on stream, you have to wait until I contact you to start. If you do not have that icon, you are now good to play, actually. Oh yeah. Yo, Jonessi, let's go. Alright. Discord. I need to fix, like, look at this shit, right? Okay, let me just show you, chat, what I'm struggling with here. I'm just having to, whatever. You know, you can click there, see the rules. Or in the pinned messages, it's good. The rules are, the rule for matchmaking uppinned, I guess. You know, gotta have an emoji, it's very important. Look at this shit, right? Like, it doesn't take the ads, and when I do this, it doesn't work. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, dude. Like, please? And then, if I write it in, right, like this also... Okay, now it works. Bruh. Yeah, I figured out putting it in a separate document on, like, Google Docs. It worked out. Oh, like that. That's good tech. That's good tech. Yeah. Anyways, we could start. I'll get the commentators for you guys. We're gonna have Mr. Homeborn and Mr. Nick B on commentary tonight for part 1. Say hello, guys. What's up?
Yo, it's the anime invasion, man. The anime gang is here.
We are here. We have a collab of Dragon Ball FighterZ commentary with Blazblue commentary for the first time on Street Fighter.
Yeah, let's go.
And we also saw a couple of players who are also off-branding, basically, because there's a couple of Dragon Ball FighterZ players, there's a couple of Melty players, a couple of KOF as well. And personally, I saw some Dutch players as well, so let's get it.
Yeah, man, Street Fighter 6 so far has just been a huge melting pot of every single fighting game.
Yep.
Just on the market in general. Like, you got KOF players, you got Under Night players, you got GratDemamu players, Blazblue, Dragon Ball, whatever. All manners are just crossing over.
Yeah, exactly. And like, even personally, I thought I would not like I would not think that I would like Street Fighter that much, but after playing it for like even 30 minutes, I was like, yeah, this is my kind of jam. Like, footsies, I can finally play it.
Yo,
Crazy.
yeah, real footsies, no air dashing, no like neutral skips. Crazy.
I mean, they're there.
I mean, yeah. Let's not say completely no neutral skips. Like, we all seen Dee Jay's teleport.
Oh, absolutely. But of course, there's also Kimberly, there's Cammy with a lot of movement options as well.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun, I think, to see the different kind of characters, like JP as well, right? Zoning completely every time. I even saw a tweet of Sonic Fox saying that, yeah, JP is good, but at like the highest of levels, JP is actually not as good as you would think. Very oppressive, of course, if he's in a lead, but if you manage to close the gap, then JP does struggle, even though, you know, the frame one reversal, but you can do absolutely nothing against, you can still outplay it. So it's just a lot of
Yeah.
mind games in this game, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I do agree to some extent that JP does have like, if you get in on him early on and you establish a pretty decent life lead, JP does struggle a little bit. Like if you just start playing patiently, he does kind of need the life lead to really start being oppressive with his with his portals, with the spike and just everything in general.
Yeah.
If you get the life lead and you just kind of wait out and wait for him to do a risky teleport play, you can really dominate the neutral and really force him to make something risky happen. It's when he's in the life lead that you're just sitting there, what am I supposed to do? I need to get in, and he's really good at keeping me out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's mostly like JP, once you are in, let's say when your drive gauge is completely empty, right?
Yeah.
That is when JP just auto wins, basically. You can do nothing against all the pressure that he does. Maybe like a character like Cammy can still do like the anti-projectile skips and such, but even then you're not completely safe because JP's grab will grab you, even though you will do the spinning fist attack.
Spin knuckle, all that stuff.
Spin knuckle, that was it.
Yeah. And I do completely agree. Burnout against JP just feels like it's actually just game over. And it is kind of rare to have like a solid win condition like that in a fighting game. There are some characters where you feel like, okay, what am I actually supposed to do? But it's rare you feel helpless as against like JP and you're in burnout, because you can't drive rush to get in, you can't EX to get through some of the projectile stuff, and you're taking chip, and it's a lot of chip, man. It's a lot of chip.
It's almost as chip as Guilty Gear Strive, right? But I see something very interesting on screen right now. You guys won't see it, but I do say a Honda. And I feel Honda is one of those characters where you really need to get used to that character in order for you to fight back. Because perfect parry is the perfect answer against Honda. But yeah, just get the perfect parry, right? We're not all Ending Walker.
Yeah, as a fellow Honda player, I can say that against really good players, man, is it tough. It's a completely different game. Once you start like consistently perfect parrying the head stomp and the butt stomp, your neutral game as a Honda player just completely changes. You need to play so differently, and it makes it actually really difficult. Like you spend so much time in like when you're like ranking up with Honda on just playing casually. You spend so much time conditioning yourself to, okay, well, I guess I'll just headbutt, or I guess I'll just butt stomp, because why not? It's been working so far, and results are nice.
And Problem X has been doing a lot of damage on that character as well. But on the other side, we do see Kimberly. And Kimberly is one of those characters that can really move around the screen very easily to dodge all the pressure that Honda has. But right now, it doesn't really look like that, because this Honda is going in, but getting grabbed, though, by Kimberly right there, putting the pressure on it. No grab there. We just go for a head stomp.
Oh, rushing in. Oh, nice jabs. Nice jabs. Perfect parry. Let's see what he gets good with this. Nice corner carry. Ooh, gets the enhanced as well. Not a whole lot of damage. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, the butt stomp really using his weight against Kimberly there, but no, she's fighting back. Not throwing them in the corner, but no problem there. We just pressure. Oh, we did the head stomp and into the drive rush, taking the first round. This is a very strong start from this French player.
Yeah, ooh, round start butt stomp. That's how you know he's been practicing. A nice punish counter combo there. He got with the crouching light jab into crouching strong. That's really good.
Oh, drive rush again, just to get some mix going. And again, it just keeps working out. Plus frames always.
Oh, level 3.
Went for the super there.
Oh wow, this is so much damage. He can get so much off this. Look at this.
Yeah, that must have been a
the level 3.
Alright, there we go. Kimberly going in. Of course, the beats jamming in her ear.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, this is like where she's going to snowball into the corner, because she's Honda's already in burnout. What are you gonna do against that? Kimberly, very healthy on the drive gauge as well. Simply gonna throw and throw again. Takes a round back easily.
Yeah. Love to see it. Throws are so strong against E.Honda. mostly because his reversals, his one reversal in EX head stomp, or yeah, headbutt, you can actually throw that on wake up because it's only armor. And it's not airborne on frame 1, so it's quite good there. Good jab check. That's so important. Like in higher levels, when you see your opponent get that drive rush going, you need to start pressing buttons.
Oh, absolutely. But the life lead is there for Honda and Kimberly. Yeah. You can't block forever, right? Because almost in burnout, and yep, Honda does take the first game. We instantly go into the second. We do not wait.
Yeah. Alright, going on in. Kimberly putting on a lot of pressure right now, but spending a lot of drive gauge for it as well. Oh, that's an expensive drive rush cancel. Oh, perfect parry once again.
Oh, backing off. There we go, getting the grab. That's what we want there. Oh, spending the EX to get the pressure off of him. Very smart, I feel like, because it does reset the pressure on him. But about to go into burnout, getting grabbed though. Very smart from the Kimberly player here, knowing that yeah, he was going to block either way. But the grab was there to basically get the mix up here.
Putting on a lot of pressure right now, even going to burnout themselves, but it is worth it when you can get the kill like just like that. And that is a very difficult situation there for E.Honda. Going to start off, trying to apply some pressure there. Love the target combo into the head stomp. Look at that drive gauge on the Kimberly. It is already so low, and he's going to go into burnout in just a second if he's not very careful.
The perfect parry was there from the Honda player, of course, getting some damage. Oh, there we go. What a good reaction. The impact back up against the impact, and that is exactly what we like to see. Going for overhead, into overhead,
oh, no,
into...
that's a drop! Oh, he can take so
Unlucky.
much damage from this EX launcher into the extended combo. He's going to go into level 3. He is, but it whips! Oh my god, it feels so bad to be Honda right now. He spent so much meter. It's going to be such a struggle to get back up here.
Ooh, but the grab is there, and the damage is enough as well to take that round back, of course. I think the Honda player was just like, okay, you whiffed your level 3, let me do that as well.
Yeah. It does.
It's fair play.
Yeah, the meter economy in this game, just from the pure super bar, it feels so important right now. Like, going into a final round with level 3 stock feels like such a difference maker. Wow, what a reaction.
Yeah, once again, we do like to see it. We're already trained in reacting to drive impact with your own drive impact, right?
Yeah, oh,
already
nice.
in the game. I also see like no one really complain about it yet. There was a very nice air-to-air as well on the butt stomp.
Yeah, get the buff up going. Oh, a nice neutral jump. That neutral jump jumping heavy punch is so strong. It covers so much space.
Yeah, and of course Honda winning the set here 2-0. The French player will continue on in the winner's bracket. I think going to face Ixion next, if I saw that correct. Yes, I do see that correct. So that's a very volatile matchup incoming, but I like the plays from both of these players because they both were able to take rounds. Of course, one person just clutching it out in the end, getting the 2-0 victory. And yeah, so what do you personally think about that match just now?
I think it showcased a lot of good play from both players. Like, we're really starting to see players getting more comfortable with the game. Stuff like reacting to drive impact pretty much consistently. That was the biggest fear people had like early on. It was that, is drive impact actually going to be like consistently reactable? Like, is it going to be a tournament thing where people are just randomly drive impacting each other? Like we saw a lot of, like, in week 1, even on higher levels, it felt like people were just doing like standing medium punch into drive impact because who's gonna react to that? But now we're really starting to see that a lot of people are ready for it, and the damage you get for punishing a drive impact play is enormous. Not even just in terms of damage, but also in terms of meter gain and drive gauge damage in general. Like, you lose so much for even attempting to do it. And it's really lovely to see that people are this ready for it already.
Yeah, because we did see a lot of talk on Twitter about the drive impact mechanic being maybe a little bit too strong, and sometimes it does feel a little bit too strong, but as you are seeing, most players are really starting to adapt to this new addition to Street Fighter 6, and it basically now becomes very risky to do your own drive impacts.
Yeah,
because you can just get countered whenever. So you gotta kind of read a very negative button, like a Fierce, for example, in order for you to get the hit. But if it's on a light, you just effed up.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't even just go for the drive impact. You just keep mashing that light, and you just beat it by hitting them 3 times. It honestly reminds me a lot of like early Street Fighter 4 with focus attack. Early on, there was a lot of talk about focus attack also just being maybe a little bit too good. Universal armor, you get a crumble status if it hits, and people were kind of struggling with reacting to that early on in Street Fighter 4. And we're seeing very much the same story here, where drive impacts and raw focus attack kind of ending up in similar positions, where drive impact is mostly used as a setup tool rather than a neutral tool, which was the big concern people had about focus attack back in the day as well.
All right, and we are about to head into the next game, which will be Hayali against Markouu. And Hayali is one of those people that I recognize from Dragon Ball FighterZ, a name I've been seeing every once in a while from Germany, of course. I believe Markouu is from Finland?
Yes, I believe so.
I have to Google the flag. Yeah, it is Finland.
Yeah.
And we do see interesting characters from these players as well, so talk to me.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing one of the players on Juri and one of the players on Manon. Personally, if I'm gonna be completely honest here, very biased against Juri. I hate this character.
Okay.
She feels so oppressive. That standing medium punch, 6 frame +2 on block. It feels so ridiculous, and her combo strings or block strings in general. Super oppressive. Her fireball game is honestly really good. Her DP is amazing. It's a lot of spaces, and she's just a really strong character in general. At the same time though, Manon, such a scary character. If she wins that round 1 and gets like 1 or 2 medals, she feels like a menacing character.
I hate Manon so much. I'm sorry. Disgusting character.
Yeah, I definitely hear a lot of people saying that Manon might actually be like a huge issue. A lot of people talking about like, yeah, Luke is really good, Ken's really good, Guile's really good, Juri's really good, and then it starts like conflating, like people saying that Honda is really good, or Manon is really good, or Marisa is really good. But yeah, I've seen a lot of players saying Manon might actually be like top 5 material.
Yeah, I think the potential is there, but we're just not seeing it as of now. Of course, we do have Idom playing this character as well, repping it very much. And
yeah, I just said a nice answer. Wow.
Oh, that is true. We do have a game.
Yeah, we do have a game. Oh, look at that Manon sweep. That is like the button the Manon players play.
Neutral skip button.
Yeah, you're standing mid-screen, don't really know what to do. Just sweep. Just sweep him. Sweep the leg.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Juri player just feeling out what Hayali was going to do there. Of course, getting the win here with some clever pokes. And there we go, drive, rush into the grab. And then Hayali just trying to fuzzy mash out of there. Finds a way out, but the DP was there to catch the jump.
Yeah. Look at this pressure Markouu was putting on. Hayali kind of stuck in the corner, using that sweep to get out of there, trying to establish some of his own game plan, but that throw just puts him back in the corner. Oh, big command grab here. Now he's on 3 medals. These next 2 grabs are gonna be very important for him.
Yeah, I think
so.
so.
Level 3, yeah.
Yeah, wanted to get out, wanted to get those medals, but there we go, countering with his own grab on the way. Oh, nice jump out and into a punish as well, potentially killing here. No, just a slither of health, and there is the grab. And yeah, now you have to be afraid of the grab. There we go, good jump out and grabs again to finish off this first round. First game, actually.
Yeah, man. these games go so fast on some of these characters. Early start here for Markouu, winning the opening gambit here with the drive rush, instantly getting into that standing medium punch range. Big drive impact in the corner. He's gonna get a decent chunk of damage, get a decent Oki situation here. And Hayali on no damage done to Markouu so far. He's gonna take so much damage here as well. What's the mix-up gonna be? Shimmy into throw. Yeah, love to see it.
Yep, if you're in the corner, it's always gonna be the throw loop, throw mix, strike against the throw. What is it gonna be? Always a 50-50, very difficult to deal with. Ooh, very good mash out again from the Juri player. Really composed, I feel like, in the face of Manon, always knowing that, okay, when Manon is going to drag me into her grab range, I will simply jump and take the mix up. It's going to be whatever, as long as she doesn't get the medals. There we go, spending the meter to get the maximum damage. This is looking like a near perfect round. Will it be the death? No,
Yeah,
just
let's
not
see.
yet.
One more hit. Oh, anything? There's the perfect. Yeah, Markouu with that incredibly fast 2-0. Like, it feels like we just started the match and we're already done with it.
Oh, it is already? Nah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my.
man. Yeah, man. People were talking about Strive matches being too fast. Nah, this feels almost faster than Strive in some cases. Like, I feel like we just got around to start talking about the actual players and we're already done.
Yeah,
But you know what
absolutely.
isn't done? You know what isn't done, man? You know what isn't done? The Match Arena. The Match Arena is not done. Guys, if you have a spare second or two to use, go into the Match Arena in the chat link below. There are 34 codes to claim and you need to claim them. We have plenty of people in today's bracket. So if you're in today's bracket, you can go and claim the code. It's literal free money if you win. And you're gonna win, right? You're the winner here.
I'm the winner. Because I get to commentate these amazing matches. Of course, we have an amazing match coming up. It's going to be Nab Nabs against Turkiabc, and Nab Nabs is one of those people that I do support because a Dutch player, of course, playing many Kuso games as well. I thought you mentioned they play Blazblue, GratDemamu versus, and of course, I know that they play Eunice as well. So a very strong anime fighting game player, and you're not going to mix up a uni player in Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's gonna be really difficult. I also want to mention like the strength of variety players in like early situations in games like these. Like Street Fighter 6 is not very old yet. Like it's barely passing a month in age. So if you have a lot of experience learning new fighting games, like a player like Nab Nabs who's played GratDemamu, Under Night, King of Fighters, Street Fighter 6, tons of games. You have so much experience in learning a new system and learning how to exploit that system that going into a new game like Street Fighter 6, you're gonna be at a huge advantage compared to players who only stick to one game, like Tekken, like Street Fighter, like Guilty Gear Strive. If you only stick to one game, you're gonna struggle a little bit in the early stages of a new fighting game, just because you're not experienced relearning a new system. And this is where we're really gonna. This is why we're seeing so many like seemingly unknown players hop out of nowhere and just start taking names from Street Fighter legends.
Yeah, and of course, two of the most prominent figures in that regard are definitely Sonic Fox and Left and Right, because they play so many fighting games. They're always at the top as well of whatever they play. So it really shows that they quickly grind to a top level. Of course, here we go. Nab already ready for the next fight with Honda, and I'm actually I want to see what the other player is going to play, because I don't know much about Turkiabc, but I do definitely want to see how they I do definitely want to see how they are going to deal with this character.
Yeah, definitely. And I can tell you, looking at Mr. Turkiabc's challenge profile, that they are the type of player that hasn't played too many tournaments, not too much tournament experience. But this is also the danger. Like in these new tournaments, new game comes out, you have no idea what kind of players you're gonna run into. Like you might run into like a local legend who just grinds offline a whole bunch. Just because,
absolutely.
Yeah, new names, new everything, new game.
Yeah, it's a new game, it's a new name, of course. The fun thing I feel like from new names is you never know what they are going to show, and that is why these first couple of matches, the first couple of rounds in brackets are always the most exciting ones, I feel like, because the dark horses really are showing themselves here.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. This is why open brackets are so exciting. It's why even Evo still does like a full open bracket system, because you have no idea who you're gonna run into in huge tournaments like these. Like 91 players, that's a lot of people, and you have no idea what kind of person you're gonna run into.
Yeah.
All right, loading on into the game here. Let's see what kind of gameplay we're gonna be looking at. Ooh, nice anti-air. Taking the time to establish a hand's power up as well. Love to see it.
Yeah, of course, Juri managing to just walk around the Honda, basically dashing in, using the projectile that she just put out, and into some good damage, pushing Honda into the corner. And now it's up to Nabs to escape the pressure, but no, walks right into the projectile on the ground. And this is a very tough situation.
This situation is so rough for him. Wow, that standing medium punish from Juri, putting in so much work, so fast, gives so good combo opportunities afterwards. Nice, good throw here, establishing Nab, getting the corner situation here. Dry rush into standing medium punch. Hold this +7.
Yeah, and I feel like that's a very good escape from the corner as well, because you instantly put the pressure. It's hard to react to as well. EX headbutt, there we go. Blocking low, blocking the mix-up as well. But there we go.
Look
now you have to
rate.
escape it. Yep.
Okay, fighting
Almost
back.
out of drive gauge.
Yeah. Oh, this could be huge for Nabs. Gets a decent life lead here. Got a lot of drive gauge back as well. Just by hitting that combo. Hits them with the low, no full combo. Oh my god, that's gonna be a kill. That is so nice here. One round apiece. Let's see what they can do with it. Meter looking basically even here. Final round, sitting on level 3 is classic Street Fighter 6 right now.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
Spending all the meter for the damage. Almost half of the life gone from
the shimmy! Oh, he drops the combo. That could be huge for him. This is the momentum that Nabs needs.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, but again, such a good jump out from the Juri player. It's like all Juri players just know how to escape the corner pressure. And look at the life lead instantly as well. So much pressure here in the corner. What are you gonna do to escape it? Oh, just a head stomp.
Just go scoring. This is gonna work.
Yeah, we're not in Sweden. This is not head stomper. Come on, man. This is the gimme. Oh, Honda got hands. Look at this.
This is gonna be a burnout situation for Turkey as well, because he's gonna take 2 stocks here. Yeah. Oh, just barely.
Will it kill? Will it?
Oh, now he is. Oh, counter jab.
Oh.
Both on the pixel.
Will it?
It's gonna happen. Oh, the 4-framer.
Yeah, good fuzzy mash from Nab. Clutching out a victory here. That was a very well fought game from both of these players. Really showing up, but there we go. Grab from Honda will open up this match.
Doskoy as a meaty. Going back in. Got Turkey in the corner situation. Oh, he went for the cancel into command grab. Yeah, I'm using that as a counter cancel. Turkey on very low drive gauge right now. Doesn't really have that much life either. Needs to be careful. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a very bad situation. Now she really showing up here. Burning out instantly. What are you going to do here in the corner? You have to spend the meter, but it's so risky as well. Yeah, there's not much you can do there. Of course, had a wonderful bunch of jump outs of the corner, but this time did not happen. Nabs instantly took that round and looking very good right now.
EX headbutt, love to see it. You really need to start doing some more throw on wake up to answer back Honda's headbutt. Like that is his one reversal option, really. Yeah, just like that. Look at that. Throwing it out, getting the punish counter on the throw. So much damage, so much corner carry. Even taking some drive gauge as well.
Yeah, of course. Oh, the sun already powered up those hands, but you have to be able to use them. And Nab, she's almost out of burn as well.
This is gonna be a kill.
Yeah, she's gonna go.
Yeah. That's a kill.
The character instantly. Shove out of the ring. Nope.
No. Now you're done.
Now you're
done.
Imagine all that weight, and you have to just tank it with your stomach. Ooh.
Yeah. It better work out those abs, man. You gotta be ready for them.
Because there's a wall coming at you. All right, good job from the Dutch player here. Nabs taking a victory. I always want to say nab the victory here, but I don't think that was a nab. That was
no, that was really tough. Turkey really showing up as well. Like Turkey, despite being mostly unknown in the scene so far, like this is what I was talking about. Like local legends just showing up and putting up a huge fight against known and respected players like Nabs. This is why we love to see this kind of stuff. All right. By the way, guys, speaking, we just had Nabs, and you know what else you can nab? You can nab the Match Arena code in the chat right now, guys. There are 27 codes left. Y'all been doing a great job, and we love seeing this. Also, big shout out to Matt Sleeps for the $7.77 direct contribution. We love to see it here. Deeply appreciate any support like this. This is what makes tournaments so good. But yeah, go claim the codes. We got them right there. We still got 27 left. We still got plenty of time to claim them, but it would be sick as hell if we just got them done. It would be so amazing. We're seeing them getting claimed right now. That is so nice to see. So nice to see. I mean,
we have 110 viewers right now, so you know
it
has to be done already. People, what are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, we also have 91 players in the tournament. Like, it should be done, right?
Oh yeah, if you are in the tournament, you're not claiming a code, you're trolling.
Yeah, you're actively sabotaging your own tournament experience. Because what if you won and you didn't claim the code? Like, you're actively taking money away from yourself. Like,
exactly. All right, let's see what's going up. We're actually progressing very fast. I see some of the people that I'm rooting for actually are being taken out. Like mossmossmoss was taking down 2-0 from Maldominant. Of course, that is actually a name I recognize. It's a very good player. Taking him down to the loser side. Of course, we have Lionheart winning against Pingu Taro. Is that like a Pingu and a Hamtaro mash of a name?
That sounds like it on concept. That sounds too cute to exist.
Almost, right? But you never know. Ooh, I did see a Dragon Ball Fighters matchup of Maître Poulet against Sandchuck, and it was Maître Poulet taking Sandchuck down. He's going to move up to face Kuso. So that's
that's my boy. That's my boy Kuso. That's my boy Kuso. Yeah.
Can we get that one on stream then? Because then we have me going for Maître Poulet and then Homeboy for Kuso. We have to get the biased commentary.
Completely unbiased. We will not like actively root for.
Oh no, I will.
Okay, well then I will as well. We'll have a face off in that sense.
Let's go.
Yeah. Also rooting for my boy Chico. Chico, absolutely like. If you're like on the lookout for like the most solid Ryu that you can ever find, Chico is your man. That guy plays Street Fighter 4 on Ryu and makes it look like Ryu is unbeatable. He is so solid.
Ooh, I'm actually scared of that because Ryu is one of those footsie-heavy characters that are basically all-rounders, and if you can make an all-rounder scary, I don't want to face that.
Yeah, Ryu is so scary in this game, man. Like, it is actually crazy how scary Ryu is in this game. Like,
yeah, but don't forget how scary, if we're talking about Honda, but how scary Ken can be. Because,
Ken.
Wow, that character is good. Also a very good all-rounder.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I've seen people do like the memes where they're like, oh, the game where Ryu is good, like that's honest, funny, neutral game. And the games where Ken is good, like those are the cool games. Wow, we're all drive impact right against that heavy Dragon Lance. That is super important against Ken. Good corner combo here from Casey, putting on a lot of pressure against Hei-Yu. Love the usage of throws here, like establishing a throw loop set play going on against Honda is very nice. Oh, another drive impact! But drops the combo! This is good, huge one. It's another opening, puts himself in burnout. Not gonna be enough. Ooh, the trade!
Yeah, going into burnout, but of course, winning anyway. You don't need any drive gauge if you're gonna take the round anyway, right?
Yeah. Oh, cross under. Nice. Good counter poke. Love to see it. Both players playing a very honest game so far. Well, I say that, and then he cross up Iakatsus from the air.
Yeah,
right kicks.
Into the combo was pushed, but Honda walking out slowly. I like that Kazi just walking back, you know, you're like, okay, the offense is gone in the corner, let me just back it off, but Honda's not backing off, he's gonna keep you in the corner, but very good parry on the overhead there, the drive impact to counteract your button, too negative to react to it, and that is going to be not death, because that was not a full
yeah, that wasn't level 3. Oh, the throw, yeah, that's gonna do it.
Yep.
Casey getting game 1 here. Putting himself in burnout twice, but putting yourself in burnout is completely fine if you're in a very solid lead and just screen-wise you're in a really advantageous position. It is not just, oh, you're in burnout, it's game over. Like, you're still in the game.
Yeah, it's just your options are very limited. Oh, my, the armoring through.
Casey gotta watch out, can't do much here. Jumps out, this is what he needs. Throw loops once again. Gotta watch out, goes for throw loop again. Still gets the anti-air, lands into his loving hands.
Yeah, you're seeing how he's jumping to make the grab whiff and then instantly going for the punish over and over.
Yeah. Oh, nice throw.
But it doesn't work against people who would just take the throw.
Yeah. Oh, on the play in burnout, and yeah, anti-air with the level 1 super. Using level 1 supers is so important.
Yeah, and this Ken player is definitely running a train over a Honda right now.
That was a misinput there from Hei-Yu. He accidentally did the stance hands, and that's not good in neutral. Stuck in the corner now. We're here, getting throw looped. Ooh.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, that was such a gamble though. Like Casey has established a good throw loop game. So EX headbutt is kind of scary.
And of course, maximum damage here again off of that drive impact. And yeah, I was gonna say it looks very difficult for Kazi to not win here. He would have to actively throw, but luckily did not do it. Kazi taking the second game very fast as well. I can't believe we're already again through a game. It's like the wait time between these games is longer than the actual match. That is kind of crazy.
Yo, I was like discussing with some friends that maybe we should do like 3 rounds on Street Fighter 6. That might be the play, because I don't know about you, but when I played the demo with friends, 3 rounds actually felt really good. I don't know, that might be sacrilege though.
Maybe. All right, we do have some other results as well from new games. We talked about Kuso against Maitopole, and it's Kuso who took it to
my boy. Let's go.
That's your boy. And of course we have SleepyVali against Kazi. We're going to play off stream. Bia still waiting for their opponent. We got Jester against Nab Nabs. That should be an interesting game as well. Plubu against MBR, another Dutch name. I like to see it. MBR, let's go. We will be getting on stream STB Chico against Kanza, and then off stream there will be Maldominant against 10 Quit Shoes, and Lionheart is also still waiting for his opponent of Shins against Tahag Honelm.
That's quite a name. That's quite a name.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to yours.
Yeah. Well,
kind of.
Mostly people get it right the first time, but it is kind of difficult. But you know what people also get right all the time? It's the Majorino link in the description right now. 19 codes left. Just go and click it, get it done right now. It is so easy. You log in, you click the link, you say claim code, it says, hey, you want to log in? Like, log in with like any of these, and gives you like 10 different options. It is so easy to log in, claim the code, and you're done so.
It's even faster than a Street Fighter 6 match.
It really is, honestly, and that's saying something.
Yeah, of course, 19 codes still remaining, and we'll be waiting for the next match, which is about to come up. And yep, some big names, of course, in the bracket right now. We'll be seeing 2 of the better players, because they're still in winners round 4. We will seeing them duke it out very, very soon. Who is going to face against Kuso? The next round we'll be seeing it between SDB, Chico, and Kanza, I believe. Do you know who these players are playing? Which characters?
I know Chico is on Ryu. I don't know who Kanza is playing. I know Kanza is a menace as well. Like, he is still a very, very strong player. Also a variety player. I know that Chico mainly just plays Street Fighter, so he's going to be relying on that classic Street Fighter fundamental style. While we might be seeing Kanza doing a lot more wild stuff, perhaps. Guilty Gear Stride player, Tekken 7, King of Fighters, DNF dual player. Like, love to see that. Love to see that. Rare to see DNF dual like people on their like challenge profiles. Like we can go and check all the players' profiles, and when I see that DNF dual player profile, I know you play that Kuso shit.
Yeah, it's one of the 3 DNF players, right? In Europe. But that makes me so sad because I was checking the CEO entrance and Melty is below DNF.
Oh,
my heart is crying.
Oh, I am so sorry for you. Wow, Chico on Juri. I did not expect to see that. And Kanza on the loop. Many people say one of the strongest characters in the game, if not the strongest.
I mean, it's one of those strong all-round characters again, right? And of course, being the protagonist of Street Fighter 6, the one that helps you out in your first moments of the World Tour, he has to be strong, right? Of course, Kanza known to be a lab monster as well, so I want to see these optimals instantly as showing it off as well, pushing Juri into the corner, and there we go, the throw loop instantly activated, trying to shimmy. And very strong showing already, but the EXDP to get out of the corner, I think that was something that was necessary.
Yeah, the fireball wall from Luke is so powerful. Did you know that his heavy fireball only has like 20 frames of recovery? It is nuts, man. It is so strong.
Yeah, there we go. EX from himself. Kanza showing up so powerful right now.
Wow, these
Chico.
optimals.
Chico, you have to do something else. Good reaction.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. Alright, just gonna take the corner. Put him back in there. No, his own raw drive impact. Answering back. Putting on some pressure here. Goes for the shimmy here.
Oh, this is slow motion gaming. That was kind of crazy. It was an on-demand slow motion to make it look better. That's crazy.
No level 3 there from Kanza. He's gonna have to do something wild here. Oh, nice, good poke. Love to see it. In burnout against Juri is honestly so scary. She can close the gap so fast.
Yeah, speaking of closing gaps, Kanza instantly with the round start drive rush to do that. But it is actually Chico getting the upper hand. But speaking of hands, EXDP was there to stomp him down.
DP's got hands, man.
Anti-air again. Yeah, Cammy known for her kicks, but Luke is known for his punches.
Oh my god, another one! Man, Chico's on there. Second time we've seen that. Like, Kanza going for a neutral drive impact, but Chico just answering back immediately, just ready on that. Crosscut!
Yeah, the double-sided DP. We'll just anti-air. There we go. Projectile, you were talking about it. The shimmy was very good as well. One more hit. Yeah, trying to shimmy the grab once again. It was a all or nothing moment right there for Kanza. Chico taking that round very convincingly. What a good movement option again across the projectile and into the grab. Yeah, that's so hard to deal with.
Yeah, kind of stuck in the corner. Wow, what a heavy punch.
Yeah, what can you do here? Look from streets. We just escaped the corner like that. Nope, you're back in the corner and look at the damage again. One more touch will be doing it. Going
into
for
level
the super,
3.
Yeah.
He was, oh my god! Oh, this is what he needs. This is how you establish it. This is the comeback. Here it comes. Kanza doing so much damage right now into the level 2. It's gonna put Chico into burnout. This corner situation is so scary for Chico here. What's he gonna do? How is he gonna fight back? Oh!
By pushing buttons.
That's how you do it.
That is how you do it. This is this the first 2-1 we're seeing?
This is like, this might be the first 1-1 we've seen on stream. Like, it feels weird actually getting to talk about the players and seeing adaptations. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
This is cool. This is so sick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, big jump in here from Chico. He's gonna do a lot of damage here. This is Juri extensions.
Again, trying to jump out. The crosscut DP will be able to get Luke still out of the corner, and there we go. Kanza in burnout. Oh, actually
No.
not in burnout yet. It was on the verge of getting there. But again, the dive kick from
Watch the fireball.
Chico. Yep. Very dangerous situation.
Both players, honestly. Oh, he went for the full charge. It is so scary just being on like 30% health because you know if Luke lands like a standing heavy punch, you're gonna take all that damage.
Yeah, of course. Very good counter against the grab just now as well.
What are you doing? You're not just whiffing lights in neutral like that.
Why not?
Oh, big.
It's pretty safe. It covers a lot of approaches, alright. This won't be a throw though, right? Yeah, it was definitely gonna be it. I think Chico was going to expect it. There we go again for the damage and the corner carry, of course, yeah.
Next hit, Chico is definitely gonna spend that cash. Kanza, ready with the DP. Chico, ready with the DP. What's gonna happen here? Oh, finds an opening. Not ready for the confirm though. Kanza. Oh.
Yeah. Had to press something to get the pressure off of him. At least like there's some range between these two characters. Gets an opening there. With a good jump out.
We're in burnout.
Tekken
Kanza gotta watch out. Yeah. Cannot let Chico land a single hit here. Next hit is gonna kill. And there's the DP from Chico. Catching him. Jumping over the fireball. And that's gonna be Chico taking it over Kanza. Chico's going to face Kuso in the next round. I hate to see my boys fight each other, man. That's a team kill for me. That's a team kill for me.
Sometimes it has to happen.
It hurts, man. That was a really good match, though. Love to see that.
Yeah, it went really back and forth. It was Chico who adapted very fast, and that's like one of the main things of a Street Fighter character, Street Fighter player, right? Yes, you would say they only play like one game. They probably play a couple of games, but mostly Street Fighter. But they are very good at adapting to the opponent. And that was very much showing after this first match. Even though the matches go really fast, they show that they're adapting really fast as well to keep the flow of the game going. And sadly for Kanza, that wasn't the same case. But I see a very interesting match coming up on stream.
Oh, mind telling me what it is?
It is going to be Nab against NBR. Both are Dutch players, so whoever's going to win here, I'm going to be happy and sad at the same time.
Yeah, you get to experience the same team kill. Yeah, it's just how it is, man. But yeah, showing that Street Fighter like adaptation, that is the huge thing. Like if you're a variety player, you can adapt to new systems really fast. But if you're like consistently on the same game, you start to adapt to players really fast because you start to recognize how an opponent thinks and what their habits are very fast. It's just one of those things, like when you're really familiar with the game, you can like instantly see, okay, you're like that, okay, we can play around this and we can adapt to this and that. And I know you didn't like me doing this. I could tell by the way you were playing right afterwards. Like that might be giving too much credit, I don't know, but that's how it felt. But yeah, we're looking to get Nabs back on here. Nabs such a strong player. Like she really makes Honda work.
Yeah, of course, but MBR is nothing, like no one to sleep on as well. MBR is a very strong player as well. Been seeing them play against the Dutch players in the Dutch Discord quite a lot. I think pretty much daily, so it's gonna be very fun to see them play against another fellow Dutch player. I don't know if they have played many times against each other, but if so, I think that's going to be one of the most interesting fights of all time, because two people who are used to each other's play style is one of the most fun matches to watch, I feel like.
Yeah, that is. We love to see that kind of stuff. Getting a Luke run back as well, that's nice. But yeah, that's the big thing. Like you start with players immediately playing around each other's playstyle, which is something you don't always get to see. Wow, what a DP!
Yeah, of course. Instantly saying nope, no air incoming to me. You will not open me up with those jumps. Anime fighting style, not for me, bro. All right, there we go. Plus frames. No.
No,
it's just
no.
a mash out. There we go. It's only plus frame as the sun active, right?
No. Even
Not
on
even?
on Sun, it's still. I believe it's -5 on block. The heavy hands. It does do a crap ton of drive gauge, and it is really long. So it's kind of weird to punish it, but yeah, it's minus on all cases basically. Stuck in the corner right now. Nabs punish counter. Yeah, that EX headbutt is not very safe. And MBR is gonna cash out just to secure the kill. That is completely understandable. That is really important in this game as well.
Yeah, there we go. Getting that first round. And that round took longer than most of the other rounds we've seen so far, of course. MBR jumping in, checking to see, does Nabs have something that can be used against my jump in? So far, it's a no. There we go, showing off. Nabs, she can anti-air as well. No free jump-ins for you, but the corner is in MBR's favor right now. Yep.
Yeah, gotta mash out that full framer. Gotta show you're ready. Good anti-air there from MBR as well. I love that Nabs is counter-poking with the mediums. That is so important. You need to establish some sort of pressure. Yeah, that's the punish counter.
Of course, feeling out in the neutral, using the headbutt to escape. Close
drive
proximity, but
impact!
yeah, the drive impact instantly
Oh
going
my God.
for the maximum
She's
damage,
dead?
and that might be death. Yep, that is death, and MBR taking game number 1.
Yeah,
I like the adaptations in those first 2 rounds already, right? They're just moving around each other, feeling each other out, being very respectful in game.
Yeah,
There we go. MBR always seems to be able to push Nabs into the corner very quickly.
Yeah, Luke is really good at that. Just the amount of screen space he can dominate is very, very powerful. That fireball takes so much. It takes so much mental, man. Just playing around that fireball.
Yeah, and I feel like Luke is because it's a very fast projectile as well. It can kind of catch out your
look at
your
that.
butt slam, and not even that because he can just DP after it as well. Yeah.
I do also want to mention, because of how fast the projectile is, if you try to like perfect parry it consistently, it's so difficult because it's just that fast. Corner situation here for MBR once again. No dice. Nabs trying to jump out or counter poke. Either way, that crouching medium punch gonna seal it.
Yeah,
Good
she really
anti-air.
has to do something else to stay in the game because MBR is kind of taking it away right now.
Yeah, showing a lot of confidence. Oh my God, drive impact attempt trying to go through the fireball. MBR saying no, I'm gonna do a crap ton of damage here. Get to the corner situation again. No punish on the EX headbutt though. Good mash. Oh, this is another huge opening. That's a hands buff.
That was actually a very nice hover from Nabs there to stay in the air a little bit longer. So Luke would whiff the button and then instantly goes for the punish. Look at the damage as well. One more touch, one more clean hit should be taking down Luke, but getting thrown back into the corner. Nabs, you have to get out of here, trying to work for it as well. Of course,
Just
Luke
walking
is in the
backwards, just
burnout.
walking backwards. It's so strong right now. It is so
Yeah.
strong. Nabs needs to find an opening here, but
Yeah, and
MBR
fast
just
as well.
walking backwards. Oh, wow.
That's gonna do it. MBR taking the second game very convincingly as well. It took a little bit long for Nabs to be able to like properly fight back. She took maybe a little bit too long in, especially the second round of the first game. It was very much MBR favored. But of course, these two players very strong. Love to see them coming back. MBR, you're not known from Strive. I'm pretty sure you're not known from Strive.
Yeah. Yeah, well, super well played from both players. We will probably see Nabs once again once she fights through the losers bracket. Losers bracket, by the way, incredibly stacked. These big tournaments always ends up with the most demonic losers brackets you can imagine. Like you have no idea what kind of opponent you're gonna run into down there.
You know what's also demonic? Not claiming a code in Match Sharino. There's still 17 left. We had 2 Street Fighter games and only 2 codes have been claimed. We're not gonna claim 1 code for each game that we get. You have to claim a code and then you can get games.
Yeah,
That's how we're gonna do it. So the more codes you claim, the more games we're going to get. Of course, we want them all. Claim the code right now. It It takes shorter amount of time than a single round in Street Fighter 6.
I know, right? It is just that fast. It's just
Yeah,
hey,
I'm pretty sure you gain time by claiming a code.
It quantumly leaps you back through time to like because it's just that good of a thing that you did. Like you get so much positive karma. They say like, yeah, you can get that time back. It's all good. It's all good. It's on me.
Of course, claim this code, guys. Still not seeing a code claimed. I do see Bogart Majid doing some sponsored quests as well. Of course, if you want to add even more to the prize pot, just do some of the quests on the side of the screen. There's a Matcherino claim code, obviously, but there's also, when you follow Matcherino on, I think that's Twitter, you contribute another 30 cents to the prize pool. So it's just easy money. MBR, thank you so much for the coupon claim. Of course, if you're in this tournament and you're not claiming a code, you are trolling. You don't want to win money. Let's be real.
That you are actively sabotaging yourself by not claiming a code. It is as simple as that. Like you might as well. Like you're gonna win, right? Obviously, why? You're gonna.
TV, thank you so much as well.
Yeah, love to see it. Love to see it. But yeah, this tournament so far has been really, really impressive. I love to see the amount of variety as well. We've been seeing a lot of Hondas, which I, as a Honda player, I love to see. But there's also been a nice, just general amount of variety. Like we've seen Manons, we've seen Kens, we've seen Lukes, we've seen yeah.
We're about to see two characters we haven't seen on stream yet. It is going to be Dee Jay up against Cammy. And that's going to be a very interesting match as well. It's going to be Maldominant against Linz. Very strong players, of course, in their own regard. So we'll see how it's going to be. But what can you tell me about this matchup? Because I personally, on Cammy, I do kind of struggle against Dee Jay. But it's not because of a matchup thing. I think it's just because Dee Jay is such a good rushdown character with built-in shimmies. And the only thing that we're gonna have to see is if they got the beats down.
Yeah, sometimes I do honestly feel like Dee Jay is just slightly better Cammy at times. It sounds crazy, but like the way light up kicks work, it kind of feels like a pseudo hooligan combination. Like you gotta guess high, low, or throw, just like hooligan combination. The fast approaches, very reminiscent of Cammy as well. He just has very, very strong tools. It is so nice to see Dee Jay being such a menace in this game. Ooh, early on, LTN showing that EX spin knuckle to answer back on the fireballs.
Yeah, good parries as well. You're not that plus though. Against the spin knuckle, there we go.
Oh,
went for the backdash in the corner. Like to see the 5 MKs there just to put some pressure on the Dee Jay, instantly closing the gap, waiting to see if there were buttons coming from the Cammy players. There we go, bypassing the projectiles as well, getting some clean damage on Dee Jay right there. And there we go, trying to do it again, but it was the fake out. Totally ready. You're not gonna bypass me again. Now it just was just done raw, just trying to guess like, okay, if you're going to fake me out, I would just do it when you don't expect it, and that's why I like to see it raw.
I love to see this out of Dee Jay players, actively using the feint to bait people into it. Yeah, LTN is so ready, so eager to react. Oh my god! Speaking of baits, man, speaking of baits, both players so eager to react to each other that they get baited. And that's the thing, you can't be too eager to react to something. Like, taking like just a half second. Wow, throw whiffs.
Yeah, the double shimmy was happening right there. Of course, Cammy playing the keep away game right now. Some crouch heavy kick.
Oh,
no,
this is huge.
Negative, yep.
Yeah. Spiral arrow giving a punish counter as well just feels so bad for Cammy. Like when you're buffering that spiral arrow a lot of the time, just in case you hit like a random button in the neutrals.
Yep. There we go. Cammy trying to turn it around here. As long as Dee Jay isn't burnout, he does not have the mix-ups that he can throw out with the drive, but of course he still has very good normals. Oh, what a good mix-up, but couldn't convert off of it, and there we go. Dee Jay's back to being unlocked.
I was so ready for that feint to work.
I was so ready for that to be a 3-meter super, but not gonna happen now. Oh, good block on that, good parry as well. There we go, maximum damage. Spend the cash, as you said, and that is Dee Jay going to be taken down, but it is a full meter spendage for the first round as well. So that definitely means that Maldominant right now is oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say first round.
Did I miss a round? What?
You kind of missed the round, yeah. LTN taking it very early on.
I need to claim a match Reno code right now because I need my time back.
yeah. Man, these matches go by so fast, and the meter economy, it is so nuts. I love that Maldominant is playing so much more aggressive right now. He's spending so much time pressing buttons, not throwing fireballs. But this is such a momentum shift for LTN. Finally, not ready. Good spin knuckle though, going through that EX.
Yeah,
that's what you want to see.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, parrying it right now. You really see, this is what I like to see from both of these players as well, right? So first, and then mix up again. Oh, trying to go for the side switch, and it did work out, so that's very nice. Of course, that means that the map advantage for the Cammy player here. Going for the tech grab. Very good at these tech grabs, by the way. Lins, you're super sick at this. Oh, and again the bait! That's so cool.
He's dead! He's dead! Wow, so nice. LTN. With the mix-up on the hooligan combination, yeah, that's why you gotta wait until she's right above you. If you react too early, she can just bait you with the fastball.
Yep, she's done it 3 times. Cammy, first time, got hit by the DP. Second time, baited the DP. Third time, baited the DP as well. So, I'm very much excited to see what the fourth time is going to be from Maldominant. Good jumping over the projectile, going for the punish there into the mix-up.
He's doing so much damage right now.
Yep, of course. Next touch will hit, but there we go. Mashing out and getting the super here. Going for the optimal damage. Trying to take it back. Yep.
Burnout as well. Let's see what Maldominant can use. Oh, nice tech. Super nice tech. Maldominant gotta watch out. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. LTN taking it over Maldominant. Just like that. Just like that. Such a fast match, man. Super well played from LTN though. That matchup does not feel very. That matchup feels very weighed towards Dee Jay, just a tiny bit, just a tad bit. But LTN just playing so solid, such a nice amount of baits on the EX up kicks. Him himself just really not getting baited himself after that first time. The first time he got caught by that faint fireball, it set a precedent for him so much that he was like, okay, I'm just going to wait now. I'm gonna see what you're doing, and then I'm going to do something, or I'm going to preemptively do it so that your fate doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it was very interesting to see the Cammy player and the Dee Jay player going up against each other. And I think the most interesting 2 things were the what Dee Jay player was going to do against the spin knuckle, right? When he held the projectile to fake them out and into a great punish, but also Lins with the DP punishes. That was a very exciting match to watch. And of course, we are going to see Lins back right now and going to face one of your boys, Kuso.
My boy Kuso, yeah. Kuso, who's been frequently playing JP right now. We saw him last week taking a very impressive 3rd place. First time he entered the Salty as well, so that was really that was really nice for me personally to see. That was hype. But yeah, he's been grinding that JP, and he's very, very confident in his JP gameplay. Cammy is a character that fights JP really well, I feel though. She has a lot of command of her own movement, which is what you need against JP, who kind of preemptively sets up traps, sets up screen space that he wants to dominate.
Yes.
And it's your own fault if you walk into it.
That's cap, dude.
I mean that's kind of the feeling I get from some JP players. Like, oh, I did medium spike and you walked into it. That's your fault, man. That's your fault. You just shouldn't have done it.
I mean, yes, but also you have to fight back against JP at one point. Otherwise, she's just not gonna win the game anyway. It's kind of like MLT got Flov, and Melty is one of those enemy air dashers, right? Who. Where he's already top tier of an anime dasher, But then JP is actually the 2.0 version, and that is in Street Fighter. Of course, Cammy is one of those characters that can actually bypass most of the projectiles that JP can throw at her. I think the only projectile that she cannot go through is the grab projectile. So there's some man games possible here.
Also want to mention that JP is one of the few characters that have like a pretty much universal answer to hooligan combinations, just because EX Amnesia hits both hits and grabs. So it doesn't matter. Her only real option to answer back to bait EX Amnesia from a hooligan is fast fall. She can't do grabs, she can't do highs, she can't do lows.
Fast fall into the gate, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Cammy, of course, trying to get in there, trying to get some plus frames as well, but not getting it. Kuso really has a good idea of when to push buttons against Cammy right now. But there we go, making JP block a little bit, almost in burnout. I think that is the goal for this Cammy player right now. There we go, drive impact. Oh my god, that is such good reaction.
A momentum switch.
Yeah, good reaction from both these characters. And again, yeah,
side swap again. Baits the throw. What's gonna happen? Side swap again, and that's going to be it for that round. LTN just completely switching up the momentum in that round in one drive impact.
Yeah, I got some new tech for Cammy. Thank you so much, Linz. Oh, there we go.
Yes, Amnesia, hold this mix.
Oh, my combo is off of it as well.
Good spin knuckle.
Yeah,
one of the really good tools Cammy has dealing with JP.
Yeah, and like spin knuckle is, I think, the reason why Cammy does not have like any real bad matchup.
Yeah, it is such a good tool in this game. Spin knuckle usually a very hit or miss move. In this game, it's such a hit. It's such a hit. Putting on some pressure here. Level 2. Hold this mix. What you gonna do?
Yeah, and there's so many things you can do as well. Like, do you hold the grab? No. Do you hold the mix-up? No. Will you do something against the drive impact? No.
Throwing right in. Punish counter.
Yeah.
Oh,
now you can just sit back.
Oh, that's the level 3. It goes full screen, man. It is so fast. And
very well timed as well, because a projectile can actually interrupt that. But going for the ground spike means that JP was going to get hit regardless, because the first few frames are invincible, but during the travel path, that's when you can punish her off of it. Ooh, good. Low
went
punch.
For the charge hooligan as well. Nice, good pokes here. I love the neutral jumps that Kuso has been doing. Really makes it hard to spin knuckle through it. Oh, big punish counter. This is going to be the screen space that you want. Yep, putting it at full screen, getting a small bit of combo there as well.
And this is where it's difficult for even for Cammy, because your fist will not get you to JP. So JP will always like have the advantage, but at least you get to the mid screen where JP is not as effective. Both these players are in burnout right now. Good jump away from the teleport, trying of course punish it, but there we go. The JP jumping over the grab, meaning that it was an easy punish. So the first round that Kuso takes here.
Yeah. Oh, drive impact, creating some space for himself. That is one of the big benefits of JP's. Like, JP's drive impact puts it in a really nice distance. Perfect distance for his butt, basically. LTN looking very low on drive gauge right now. Needs to find an opening there. Nice anti-air.
Yep, plus frames, there you go. JP respecting it.
Oh!
Drive impact barely not reaching. That was a very good moment to also use it, but just sad that the range was not very much there. Good poke out against the JP.
Wake up drive impact.
Yeah, but Kuso is spending a lot of drive meter right now.
Yeah, he's kind of looking low on it. If he goes into burnout here, that could spill the end of him. Spends it for the EX Amnesia. Let's see what kind of corner situation he gets with the punish counter. Big punish counter. Let's see what he can get. Drops the combo. This corner situation is so difficult.
Well
punish counter. No, confirm into level 3. Keeps it going. EX spikes. EX spikes. Spike it out. And there's the level 3.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he did the feint. And that's going to be 1-1 to these players. LTN 1, Kuso 1.
Love to see it from both these characters. The JP player really turning it around here. Oh, actually going on the offense. I like that from JP. Most JP players will just sit back, but rushing down the Cammy player?
Yeah,
Like
you gotta switch it out sometimes. Switching out being unpredictable is a huge benefit for JP.
Absolutely.
Corner situation, getting punch
Yeah.
countered.
We've been seeing these shimmies quite a bunch of times.
Air
air
throw.
grab.
Air throw! Once again, overhead gets a combo from it as well. Let's see what kind of corner pressure we're looking at. EX Pulse gets punished.
Yeah, and there was a very good poke tool as well, going for the crouch heavy kick.
Fucking full screen, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, and he's just waiting it out as well. The burnout is just ticking and ticking away.
Yeah, neutral jumping, really good tool right now. Can't do it when LTN is too close, because then he's just gonna DP through it. Of the drive rushes that's been happening right now. Both players on very low life. Any hit can do it right now.
Yep.
Oh, the feint!
Yeah,
Not
he
gonna be a
wanted
kill
to
situation.
go for a dive kick. JP was
Oh,
rather
he's in
enough-
burnout.
yeah, that's
There's
bad.
the spikes, yeah.
Had to do something because burnout, you can like try to dodge all the pokes that JP throws at you. You're just not gonna take it. There's no reason for you to just stand still because the chip will just kill you otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely. EX Amnesia, this could be a huge combo. Drops the combo, that's unfortunate, but still gets a lot of drive gauge damage onto LTN. Needs to watch out now.
Alright, there we go. Jumping in, good tech again. Linz is ungrabbable.
Oh, the shimmy, that could have been huge. Drive rushing
good
in,
jump.
let's see what he can do with it. Both players, close quarters once again. Not where Kuso really wants to be. Wants to be at a longer distance. Oh my god, the whiff! This is going to be a lot of damage. JP does so much damage from his level 2. The reset! Is he going to be able to kill from this? No, not quite. EX spikes. EX spikes. EX spikes. He goes for the level 3 and it catches. Is this going to be a kill though?
Nah, he slither of health. This is very much a 1 pixel against 1 pixel kind of deal.
But he's in burnout. He's in burnout. Oh, nice.
The chip. I mean, it wasn't even the chip. It was that it was in the air, but the chip would have killed him anyway, I think.
Yeah. Oh, big
The first
opening here.
dive kick we see. Yep, that's really good bait
This
as
is what
well.
LTN needs. Oh, good mash there from
Finally
Kuso.
does
Love to see it. And the neutral jump to bait the throw.
Yeah,
Stuck
Cammy in the corner here. Good jump out.
Oh, whips the grab. Corner situation has been reversed. Just jumping in with the jump heavy kick. Neutral jumps on neutral jumps. Bends the
Oh, there we
knee
go, the
down.
mix
See
up
what he's gonna
again.
do. Mix up
No one-
situation. Nice.
Good answer.
Perfect
Good
parry.
parry. But was already on the ground, by the way. I think they could have blocked this one.
Yeah, burnout.
Yeah, empty. This is GG.
Oh my god, the active frames on EX spikes. It's so good. Any
the
player
way
can die here. And there's the level 1. And Kuso is going to take it over LIN or LTN.
What a good showing from the JP player here. What
He's
a win
so
screen
good,
as well.
man. He's
Oh,
so good, man. Woo! Wow, what a game. What a nail biter.
Yeah, very good showing from both these players, of course. Again, thank you, Linz, for showing me some new Cammy tech, especially the corner mix-up. I'm gonna use that. In the end, it didn't work out for them, though, because Kuso knew exactly when to push a button to punish the mix-up attempt, but really showing that as long as you respect it, it's a very good tool to use to mix up the opponent, but if they don't anymore, it's like, okay, now I'm in the corner, what I'm gonna do. So again, very good showing for both these players. Of course, in the chat, there is a Matcherino link, so please click that link right now. Claim a code, goes faster than any Street Fighter 6 round we've seen so far, and it just gives money to the players going to win this tournament. So, you know, they're here not to play just for money, of course, also for your entertainment. And I feel like that should be rewarded. So please go do that right now.
It really should. Also, big thank you to Ice for running the shoutouts as well. As you can see in the chat, you can find me over on Twitter /Holmborn. And where can they find you, Nick V?
Sitting at home.
Me too.
Or on twitter.com/ it's not xNickV, it's Nick V commentary. Yeah, as you see, Ice putting it in the chat right now.
Wow.
So that's going to be it for Holmborn and myself. We are going into a very quick break because the next few commentators are already in the Discord right now. It's going to be just Dave, EU, and Cert. So, take it away.
Legends of commentary, honestly. Y'all gonna be having a great time hearing these two beautiful, beautiful fellas. That'll be all for us, though.
Yep, see you in a bit.
We're back with Street Fighter 6 for Team SaltyEU. It is top 16. Starting right out, I'm just Dave. And we've had a lot of Dragon Ball Fighters legends today in the bracket. So I thought we'd bring one of our own in there as well. I got Cert with me. Cert, how you doing? You are still muted, by the way, on Discord.
Fix that.
Oh, let's go!
There we go. My bad. I'm touched, Dave. I'm truly touched. You caught me so off guard with that compliment. I didn't even unmute the mic. Unbelievable. But no, I've been having a great time so far. Of course, shout out to Nick V and Homeborn as well for the beautiful Part 1 commentary so far. Been a very entertaining bracket so far with a lot of regional representation and a lot of game representation so far. As Nick pointed out at the start, Dragon Ball heads, KOF heads, Strive heads, and returning heads from Street Fighter 5 as well, maybe even Street Fighter 4 from this top 8. We have got a lot of competition on our hands, and it looks like we are here now, Dave, to see who will be the champion of the second edition of Street Fighter 6 Salty.
Absolutely, and there's like you said, there's literally everyone is here. It's like the Smash Ultimate of the FGC, and it's been so nice seeing different communities just really cherishing this game, right? Like, we have Salt Mine every Sunday. We have a good partner for us, Hard Edge, right? The German community specifically has been playing so well. There was a big upset in the bracket early on, right? We've had SleepyVali eliminate Yalis relatively early on, the #1 seed, and they are from Germany. Like, it's from the German community, so make sure to check out Hard Edge here every Thursday. 20:00 CET over at hardedge_org. They have the best exhibitions, for sure. I need to train the mirror, for sure, Yalis. For sure. Like, Vali is a big contender, and this has kind of been the story of the game, right? Like, you on one side you got all these polyglots coming over through their multitude of games, but on the other side you have a lot of newcomers or people that have been away for a little bit just coming back and just punching, never stop punching.
I mean, that's the beautiful part of it, really. No matter what background you're in, we are all in the streets right now. We are all brawling it out, looking for ways to get better, ways to take it at the top. But as you said, Dave, the German community right now with Hard Edge are taking it to the top with the quality. Make sure you're checking them out. The information was on a slide card. Make sure you are attending that. Exhibitions and so much more from the community. Let's keep that up. And for our community as well, going back to this bracket, Dave. Top 8. We have got some very interesting matches so far. MBR, I'm looking forward to seeing them in particular. Returning head from Street Fighter 4. I mean, a Dutch Luke player. They've already won an offline in the Netherlands, so we've got potential favour on our hands here. Yeah, the esports game arena against Arktall, a French E.Honda player. I mean, we saw them tearing things up in Winners Round 1. Honda doing Honda things, as you do.
I'm so excited seeing more Honda players coming through as well. So it's always very, very impressive. But for now, I think MBR is the first match that we'll have on the stream here up against Arktall, a player from France who has managed to slither their way into top 8. It's always really fun to me when we get players in top 8 that always just dodge the stream matches, right? It's always really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. France, of course, another region that's just so... I don't have to tell you how strong France is, actually. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
As you said, the France region in general is so strong. I mean, even last week, Kane from Dragon Ball FighterZ made the top 8. I mean, a lot of the Dragon Ball heads are grinding Street Fighter from France right now, so I'm really looking forward to seeing if they can get higher and higher positions in the placements right now. But... looking at this match right here, again, as you said, kind of dodging the stream so far, but that's a good thing, you know? You kind of just come out of the gate running with all of the skill you've been hiding. Looks like we are going to launch right into it. MBR versus Arktall. And I mean, as I said before, MBR, returning head. Sometimes experience can go a long way, but we're in the melting pot now, Dave. Let's get right into it. The first match of top 8.
We do have Luke versus Honda here, a matchup that you see a bunch on Masters specifically here. At the moment, MBR just playing very, very beautiful neutral. And, oh my god, the perfect parry. Yeah, you can't do that over here. This is top 8 Salty, boy.
Yeah, then locking down immediately, tries to parry there, but it's not gonna work out. MBR's doing a really good job so far, but the OD headbutt is gonna be able to get some distance. We go back to the neutral right now. There's the drive rush extension, charging up a little bit. So far, it feels like MBR's been putting the pressure on very nicely. Tries to go for the perfect parry, but uses the OS tech there, so they can do drive reversal instead to get Honda off of them. Nice job so far. There's the throw as well. Burn out on MBR's side, but it doesn't matter. He may be burned out, but he is not burned out in spirit. Gets the first kill and already 1 point on the board in this round.
Yeah, that low short, really, really good here to able to finish out that poke. Arktall, at the moment, just really struggling to get in here. MBR presenting an unbelievable wall to get through. Oh, hold up, we got these two. This is the clap, though. Resets with the throw. Tries to go through. Head butt stomp for the Oki. But the second you leave Luke in neutral, you know, he will drive rush. He will hit you.
He does not want you to have any room to breathe. Nice jump over the throw there, but then he gets met by a perfect parry to the face. Beautiful Marktail there, who does take the corner with the Honda right now. Oh, the archive throw, that's huge. Not going to be enough to kill just yet. He's in burnout as well. Arktall taps away, and we have got one game on either side. Who's going to get the first point there? Because this is looking like a good game so far.
It's a good question, right? Because we've seen from both players, in general, like whoever uses their arc drive, their drive meter, not just efficiently, but just uses it, period, seems to have the big advantage. It's really the turning point here, especially these perfect parries have made such a huge difference. And stuff coming through here, normals changing, and another parry keeping MBR safe here, but in the end, Arktall still able to go through, but the combo's dropping again. There's some nerves there.
Absolutely, and this is giving Arktall chances for the corner, but MBR going for that driver's extension into the level 3. I think this makes sense. Take him out of the corner. Big damage.
I love the usage of level 3 there, because even like the damage, it's nice, right? But I think the biggest thing that not only a lot of people are talking about for level 3 is this big swing in drive gauge. Just like +3, -3 on both ends. It's kind of rough. CA, by the way, definitely going to knock kill. MBR still has an opportunity to wake up DP! IO taken.
To embody the spirit of Luke, he said nuh-uh to that interaction. Reversal wins out, and he says nuh-uh again with the perfect parry once again. Drive rush extension to already get some huge corner carry. Now here comes the throws. Huge situation for MBR, but nice tech this time. Arktall needs to escape. Just sitting there quite patiently, but gets caught by the sand blast. I do like this, but once again, a beautiful anti-air from MBR, who takes the corner again.
Absolutely. Big shout outs to Ultra S tier in chat here. I recognize you from the JP Discord. What's good? I use a lot of your tech. How you doing, man? Arktall
has got to stay
getting
strong.
parried. Bro, JP player, look, we are the suffering mid-tier honest mates here. This is just how it goes. Talking
Dave,
about mid-tier
I'm a
players.
JP player. I'm gonna tell you to stop doing that down player, bro. Come on now.
Nah, all right, you're right. At butt stomp, connecting here, Arktall. Putting MBR into the corner. Very awkward jump angle right there. MBR actually finishing out here. Ooh.
Punish counter. He's going for it, and he does actually get the interrupt. MBR, one thing for sure, not afraid to make callouts. You saw the wake up DP, you saw the wake up reversal super, not afraid to do these things. As long as he keeps getting the reward for it, then Arktall is going to keep suffering for it. Gotta get that adaptation because now it is looking favorable for him. Already in the lead, has a point on the board, goes for the drive rush, but a nice jab out from Arktall.
Absolutely. I love the way that Arktall is weaving in these installs from time to time, right? Like, you want to get this, and especially against a character with an efficient projectile like Luke, you really want to pick your time there. But Arktall still able to manage it. MBR has stopped parrying there, by the way. Like, there's a shift going on. Another perfect parry here. And Arktall opting to go into the burnout, and you do not want to be in the corner. The DP here. Yeah, he wants to get out of there as fast as possible. Neutral jump, evading the headbutt, and this might not be as bad as I thought it would be.
No, that was actually a very nice sequence from MBR to ride out the burnout, but then he gets caught by the drive impact. He gets his drive bar back just to suffer once again. Now the pressure is on. Arktall tries to go for the headbutt as well to close it out. Not going to work. Conversion here, and he does have the bar spin. Critical hit, he gets it. MBR from out of nowhere. Brilliant defense through the burnout. And it does kill. What an unbelievable round from MBR there, who demonstrated such beautiful matchup knowledge against Honda throughout that entire game, I think, Dave.
Yeah, we've heard it from Holmborn before, Holmborn and Nick beforehand, right? Like, Honda is very difficult to play in high levels because you actually need to play neutral, and some of his tools just are not as they should be, right? You can't just headbutt, butt stomp. You gotta approach, you gotta time your, play a lot of timing games as well. You really gotta get into your opponent's minds, and MBR not interested in letting the sumo wrestler enter his ring.
No, and I mean, even then, you actually saw him deploying the pretty much cover tech that we've seen on Twitter quite a lot against Butt Slam, where you do the parry, and then you buffer the drive reversal input in the background as well. You don't get the perfect parry? Okay, drive reversal comes out, you get Honda off you. He executed that quite a few times, actually. So that really was excellent matchup knowledge, and, you know, hats off to MBR for that one.
Absolutely. I don't think there's much else to be added here. This is literally just textbook anti-Honda play. Genuinely, if you're struggling with Honda, watch this match. A lot of the, like, yes, he used some Luke-specific things like the reversal sometimes, but in the end, it's literally just use the universal mechanics. They're really strong, they're really versatile, and they can help you beat Honda.
Yeah, I mean, make sure you are doing your studying, because when you do learn matchups like that, it can demonstrate such textbook gameplay. So again, one more hats off to MBR there, but we do have to consider the bracket as it stands now because of that. In the winners final, Kuso has finally got his opponent, MBR, making it in there. So we do have our potential grand finalists on the winners side waiting to go, but on the losers side as well, let's take a look at what we're working with here. Maldominant taking it over Jealous. In the loser side, we've got Chico waiting as well, Nab Nabs waiting as well, and SleepyVali versus GratDemamu. We have got that losers bracket shaping up quite nicely, and a lot of sets still to go on this top 8.
I'm really excited. I'm gonna fully concede here. Vali is my bro, right? Like, Vali almost didn't join. I told him, like, bro, you have to start at some point, because he's been really on the grind, right? Like, SleepyVali, people know them from early Strive. They took a little bit of a break here. Now they're back, and back with an absolute vengeance. Again, like, Vali eliminated Yalis in the mirror as well, which I think is a big statement, especially in this kind of game. Hailing from the German scene here. GratDemamu, on the other hand, a player that I haven't heard too much about. I've been able to help them out in the bracket just a little bit, and I know what they play. We got a Geef coming up.
Oh, a Geef on stream in top 8. Are we cooking,
excited.
Dave?
We are 1000% cooking. I adore Geef so much. And that Geef sucks? Bro, stop it. Geef the Almighty? Hell yeah. No, okay. I of two minds, right? Inside me, there are two wolves. One of them hates playing against grapplers. The other one loves commentating grapplers. I think grapplers are the most interesting archetype to talk about apart from zoners, just on commentary, because they purely operate on the mind sphere, right? Like, they are only on the cognitive realm.
I mean, when you get outplayed by a grappler, you can literally feel your brain just descending another layer as you realize what you got hit by. But hold on a minute, are you sure you don't just love Zangief because you're a JP player? We all know how that matchup goes, Dave. Like, you can hold a sweet spot in your heart. That's not a bad thing, but own up to it.
No. Okay, no. I don't know. I just really like what they did with Heath, right? Like, I'm a wrestling fan, and I think they really got back to the core of his wrestling aesthetic in this game. In 5, he was kind of goofy. He didn't really have a visual identity apart from muscles, right? But here, he's back being a wrestler. The thing I appreciate most, especially about the visual design of Heath, right, is they did the muscles correctly. Like, he's not cut all the time. He actually needs to flex to be cut. It's so cool. It's so nice. It's just good. It's just good visual design. I don't know. I like it.
No, I can appreciate that. I mean, I think his animations look very pretty as well. There's nothing wrong with Geef, I think, in the slightest when you fight him, except, you know, the raw terror you feel if you might get a drive rush from him or you just get hit by the SPD. You do lose a lot of life. You do feel a lot of pain, but we'll see if that pain can be inflicted on SleepyVali as we launch into this match. The Geef versus the Marisa. Big body matchup. Wow.
This is a rough. This is a really weird matchup, I feel, to play, specifically since normally Marisa wants to be close and really smother you with like ambiguous type of frame traps, and then just dish out the big damage. Geef has 2 advantages here. He has the command grab, which can grab you out of some of your staggers. Plus, he is a high health character too, so you have to do like play the 3 to 4 touch game like against everyone else.
If I remember correctly, Geef is the one with 11,000 health, and Marisa is 10,500, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
man, he knows the data. This is impressive. Talking about impressive, SleepyVali showing the GratDemamu, who is the grappler right here.
Listen, Marisa may be a beautiful grappler in their own right, but you've got to go back to your roots sometimes. Not going to work out though. SleepyVali, as you said before, has been doing some huge upsets. Can they keep the Fracker run going right now? Jump over and the punish counter, the cross-up. Very nice stuff from GratDemamu there. Lots of jumps right now, Dave. Interesting from both grapplers here.
Yeah, so Vali jumped there because the last time we saw this exact situation, Demamu did an empty jump into command grab. So Vali really wanted to escape. Demamu already setting up the mind games. As a Geef player, you need a few rounds to set up your mind games here. The question is Vali is going to let him set up. Good jump here over the EX Gladius. Lariat gets him out of there. Double knee, gets him back to full distance. DI pushes the GratDemamu back, and Vali. Oh no!
You can't do that against Gladius. The armor break goes crazy. Huge damage potential. SleepyVali taking the first point there. But what an erratic grappler matchup we've seen so far. As you've said, mind game's already being deployed. Here comes Phalanx. SleepyVali trying to close the distance immediately right now. There's the low punch taps. Not going to work out. Demamu does not hesitate to take to the skies, and I feel like SleepyVali not shutting it down enough so far.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Again,
I think that sky approach, like you said, is that. Oh, the perfect calculations! Yo, the bomb was cracked.
Armor nice. I do appreciate that from SleepyVali. That was a nice option there. As he took to the skies once again, here comes the drive rush, tapping with the low. Not a lot of life to work up on SleepyVali, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. You see them backing up to try and preserve the life. Geef just says, you know what? No, we go to the sky. We take it anyway.
This is the first spitting pile driver that we've seen in like 2 rounds as well, right? Like, Demamu is really weaving an intricate palette of mind games right here, really trying to hide that. Ooh, big kick back to the corner. Armor, Geef got it too. Oh, Vali just striking straight back.
If you can do it, I can do it better, says Marisa. SleepyVali pushing hard with the armor here, takes to the corner, takes the raw hit of the drive impact. This means it's an extension on the way. One little hit left and the throw. SleepyVali gets the point on the board, and as a matter of fact, it's set point for them right now.
Man, Vali is so incredibly talented, right? Like, Vali has been playing so many different characters as well in the last few weeks. I got the privilege of having him in, like, one of my Discords, and every week I see him like, all right, I found this, I found that. Like, he has a really good shamey as well. So seeing him go through, tries to go for his wake-up super here. Getting a little bit nervous, headbutt, getting him, EX Lariat for the hard knockdown, one more guess, guessing correctly, but the Lariat catching the jump, and Vali gets taken to game 3. And this is where it gets dangerous.
Very dangerous indeed. Beautiful anti-air from Demamu there to take us to the final game right now. Vali jumping right back in, goes for the punches to take to the corner. Parrish from Demamu, but it's not going to work out anyway. Counter hit as well, huge damage in the corner. Now using the armor from Phalanx. Drive impact doesn't connect.
Definitely drive impact, at least stopping the assault a little bit here. Command grab, getting jumped here. Demamu got the hard read. Vali, pressing on wake up. EX Lariat though, gets him in there, and Vali just puts him out of their misery. You don't want to be playing in Burnout anyway. Let me take it around too.
Especially against the grapple bro. I mean, good luck is all you can be seeing there.
Another armor move
there,
here
actually
from
interesting.
Demamu. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Like, a lot of people like to use the eye there anyway, so if you can get like a low commitment, like just an armored heavy punch, it's really nice. Vali.
Nice poke from Vali there, trying to interrupt, not going to work out. The low kick from Demamu comes out. Vali jumping again, Demamu not shutting that down, and it does connect the drive impact into the spinning pile driver. Huge damage here, 3 bars.
No way.
Oh no, he was blocking that. That's unfortunate. Huge damage on the punish counter as well.
I thought for a second that was Porsche Dynamite right there, and the... You thought it was your turn, baby? You thought it was your turn. Alright. Great Demamu. Hitting it with the net play, classic. I've seen so many Twitter clips of this exact situation.
It's the win condition, bro. Listen, the motto of this match so far, pick a grab. That's the motto.
So true. Vali almost burning through the entire drive gauge here, preserving just a slither, which should be enough. Oh no! Oh yes! Hold up!
Huge damage to Vali in the corner. The burnout is on, but they are on the offensive. This is going to buy them some crucial time to get that gauge back up, and jumps over the Phalanx into the spinning pile driver. Demamu, that was a huge option there. Whip still punish counter. Has got bar as well.
Let's go!
He gets it!
Let's go! That jump on the Porsche Dynamite was so important! And in the end, Vali, you know, carry him all the way. Okay, can I just say, every time I see this ult for Marisa, I think it's Urian. She just reminds me so much of Urian in that.
I mean, the looks can be deceiving, I'm not gonna lie. I've been baited a couple of times by it, but hey, I think we need to celebrate a little bit more, because Vali, wow, we first went up from the upset against Jalas before. Now they are making some really serious headway from the losers bracket, Dave. Could we be on for a potential upset all the way to the end here? I think so.
I genuinely hope so, right? Because again, like, Vali is the quintessential lab rat, so seeing them, like, again, Vali like concocts the perfect game plans over the months, and then you have to beat them into submission until they join the bracket. But afterwards, it's scary. It's really scary. So we'll see how it goes here. Oh my god, Demamu just shell shock right now. Can't believe what happened to them in the lobby at the moment. But this means we get to move on here. Vali gonna play against the winner of Nab Nabs versus Lionheart. But first off, we are continuing in losers bracket. Another player that's near and dear to my heart. We have mossmossmoss versus Maldominant.
Ooh, interesting one. mossmossmoss I've seen signing up to quite a lot of tournaments, the Reversal Ultimate Open Series, various open brackets as well. But Maldominant, I mean, the winner of Mix-Up 2023, you know, a very seasoned Street Fighter head. They have got a lot of experience. They've actually got some accolades under their name. So this could be a very big clash for Moss here and a huge hurdle to overcome. But Moss playing the Cammy, which is actually quite interesting to me, because if I remember correctly, Cammy is what eliminated Maldominant into the losers bracket against his Dee Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see, right? Moss, I know Moss is just a specter that haunts different games. I know Moss as the best Akiha in Europe, like one of the best multi-blood type Lumina players, period. So seeing him on Cammy, that scares me because Cammy kind of reminds me of Akiha, right? Like, no, actually, I'm lying. She's nothing like Akiha. Ignore me.
I mean, listen, Nick V is rapidly approaching your location with a fact checker for that statement.
He's about to enter my walls, but I stopped myself. But yeah, no, seeing Moss doing well just makes me happy. I think Moss is an incredible player, and Moss another one of those very, very like brain-based players that is able to just concoct the most diabolical game plan to stop you from just taking game actions. She's more like Mash. Yeah. I feel that.
Actually, that's fair enough. But yeah, I think that's going to be essential, especially against Dee Jay in particular, because, I mean, let's not pretend here. We have all been victim to the jump scare at least once, haven't we, Dave?
We have been for sure. But, you know, it's something that you have to learn at some point in this game specifically. It's just part of the game that you need to navigate around.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the whole point, especially with Cammy here. We saw it before, there was a lot of back and forth going on with that, so I think we have got a really interesting matchup on our hands in terms of who gets the momentum, who can keep control of the neutral. Maldominant, of course, will have opportunities to dive in very quickly, but against Cammy, you've got some tech options to counter that, shut it down, and then start getting your own pressure going. So, looking forward to getting the players into the lobby, and we'll see who advances further.
Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing Maldo, right? Because Maldo has he won the last big Street Fighter 5 major in mix-up, and he is a Urian player at heart. At least he was in Street Fighter 5. So seeing him change over to Dee Jay, it's not too different, I feel, right? It's a charge character with a very strong projectile, but now you actually have a lot of movement at your fingertips as well, and sometimes it's like starting to drive a very powerful car. You have to get used to the power first.
You do not want to let those G-forces take you off guard and string
really
you
don't.
backwards. But that could be what happens here. Looks like we do have the players in the lobby at last. Mossmossmoss versus Maldominant about to start. Cammy versus Dee Jay. Another spot further on in the losers bracket is the prize for these two to take. Maldominant, again, potentially a shock upset into the losers bracket. But now we see if he can advance on or if Moss can keep it up. Let's get into it. Let's see who goes forward.
We'll see how it goes here. Maldo starting a very strong pressure as well. That drive rush into throw, not going to be the last time we'll see a lot of counters from the side of Moss, dealing with these projectiles here. Very strong defense from Moss. The spin knuckle finally going through. These counter pokes from Maldo are obliterated.
Yep, I mean, the counter pokes are going to be essential here, even from both sides, but let's forget pokes. Now we're going for throws. Maldominant changing the pace up, changing the rhythm with the Dee Jay. Now he tries to go for the kicks, and then the parry attempt. Gonna get shut down by a punish counter throw here. Moss. Nice work so far. Dive kick into the punish counter. Huge here. Into the corner we go. Challenge from Maldominant. Low life on both sides. This is going to be very close. Oh, nice shimmy.
Trying to get in there. Maldo gets the back throw. Air slashers being deployed. Moss needs to approach just once. Be careful. Air out. Oh my god, the take throw from Maldo to finish it out. Moss getting hit by the classic here.
Tap into throw. Many Fs were had there. Nice! And yeah, shut down the dive kick there for Maldominant. Good reaction. Tapping away. Moss gets another confirm of the spiral out to keep the pressure going. Punish counter again. Punish on both sides. Hooligan combination into that. Are you kidding, Moss?
Ayo, we got the mix for sure. Another drive rush confirmed here. Second one with the extension. Moss going straight into level 3. This should kill here. Minimum scaling for level 3 is 50%. There's more than enough on the board here. Maldominant falling to the floor here, but now Moss needs to win another game, and Maldo does have level 3. He can just let that rip the first exchange first proper exchange he gets.
Oh, and speaking of exchanges, a beautiful shimmy to evade the EX dive kick there and then get a punish counter. Maldominant really pressing the advantage here, and it's a big one, as you said, Dave. He can just spend the bot as soon as he wants, and Moss has still got none to work with right now. Good backdash on the throw. Maldominant tapping away so far. Ooh, Moss for the shimmies as well, but he gets caught again. Maldominant's pokes in particular have been very good, I think.
Yeah, I think so as well. Again, like, Maldo is a Street Fighter veteran, so Moss really has to play against years of fundamentals, specifically Street Fighter 5 fundies as well, right? Like, that's rough. But talking about rough here, Maldo about to hit the burnout. There it goes. Goes straight into level 3. Even if it doesn't kill, Moss will be in burnout now. And Maldo will have so much meter to get out. Yeah, this is such a rough place to be.
Oh, the jumping buttons into the throat. It was nigh inescapable. There's just so many options to consider, especially against DJ in the corner. Maldominant closing game number 1 out there, and pretty convincingly, I'd say. I loved some of his shimmies against Divekick in particular. That is awareness that you need against Cammy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Again, like Maldo plays against people like Hurricane. He just plays against the top anyways, so he knows the back sway. Get some side switch as well. Get that optimal positioning. Moss able to mash out for now, but Maldominant still finding an opening. Good jump over to DI here, recognizing an old familiar situation.
Going for the reversal. Maldominant giving no respect to mossmossmoss right now as he tries to go for the powers on the projectiles. Not going to work out. Distancing. Drive impact is going to be blocked, and he backs off once again. He gets that. Unfortunate. Very nice reaction from Maldominant. Moss just being a little bit too aggressive, and he immediately gets shot down for it.
For sure. Crouching heavy kick here. Goes for the anti-air. Very, very strong option here. A lot of people at the start said DJ doesn't have anti-airs when he doesn't have down charge. There's still options. There's definitely still options. Moss looking for a vector to approach here. Very nice, just walking people down here. Underestimated option. That confirmed was sick.
And it gives him the corner as well. Now there's a throw as well, just going for the punch into the drive rush extension. Another one as well, burns himself out, but will be able to spend that. Should kill? Yes, it will. Moss does get a point on the board here, and he needs to get this to save himself because Maldominant's still on set point here. But a very nice confirm from him, and he still has 2 balls to work with. This is better than last game for sure.
Absolutely. Again, like Moss just holding back a little bit. Level 2 is quite nice here. It doesn't refill your meter, but it still burns the opponent's meter. So you can start working towards that win condition of burnout. Moss burning through his entire bar. Already got the level 3. The back throw incident, though. Maldominant about to mount this comeback.
Throw incident, that's a funny name for it, I have to say. The comeback is still potentially there. Moss has got the 3 bars to spend. Drive rush jump scare and then a tech after the jab. Nice work from Moss. Good reactions, but he still is being very, very patient. You can see him just tapping away with the defense as well. Maldominant closes the gap. The throw comes out. Shimmying with the fireballs as well. Faking them out. Back sway as well. He's really making Moss engage for this kill.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's putting so much on Moss's mental stack here. It's really rough for him to take. And this is what happens, right? The second he wants to walk forward, he gets swept. Oh, the trades?
Shocked they traded like that. An opportunity, but no, he recovers in time. Maldominant still alive. He puts himself in a bow. He's putting all his eggs in one basket, desperately trying to kill right now. The throw! He gets it!
I can't believe it. Moss keeping calm and collected, able to find the 1 millimeter that Maldominant offered to him, and he took it all the way to the round here. Maldominant was working towards the chip out win there as well. With level 3, you can chip from quite a bit.
Oh yeah, and I will say one thing that you were really right about, the mental stack. Maldominant was making Moss come close to him so many times just to try and get those hits, and it still ended in a burnout trade with the chip kill almost. So that goes to show how patient he can be. Moss still having to play his game right now. There's a drive rush, but a nice tech on the throw after that.
Immediate spin knuckle here, does not want to deal with any of the projectiles. Air slasher into the DR, goes through. The tick throw. These have been the bane of Moss's existence. Coming in as well here. This is very gutsy here, like jumping on a crouching DJ. I would do that. I've got to be real. I don't have the balls for that.
No. You're dead. Very nice punish from Maldominant there, and he does once again go to set point. Moss unfortunately caught out once again. That reversal just not working out. Now he has to save his tournament life once again as Maldominant once again puts the pressure on with the low kicks. Very patient gameplay, but the punish can't into the immediate drive rush confirm. Nice confirm, Moss.
It's really nice here. You're noticing the crouch tabs from the side of Maldominant here. They are basically to bait out a fast, like an automatic reaction from Moss. He's making Moss play as consciously as possible, burn as much of that mental energy as he can.
Then you're going to have to exhaust the mental energy against a player who's proven to be so patient as well.
So true.
3 bars built on Maldominant's side as well. Almost 3 for Moss. This is going to be a very close way to close this match out so far. Jumps over. As you were saying, the amount of jumps against DJ, even when he's not crouching, still terrifying, Dave.
Yeah, it's very, very scary here. Finds a counter hit here. No drive rush confirmed. Talking about drive rush. Maldominant just using 2 in a row. Big punish counter, and Maldo going to be able to go straight into level 3. And that should be it. 2-1 for the Frenchman. What an intense game, though.
Yeah, I mean, Maldominant did perform excellently. But again, shout outs to Moss as well. He was more than happy to ride the storm out of that mental stack, be as patient as possible, really try to chip away at Maldominant, but in the end, the patience just won out, and he saw the opportunity and took it with both hands. But again, a brilliant showing from Moss, very close there, and a huge shout-outs to both. And shout-outs as well to the salted beef bagel from the 24/7 shop in London. Jonesy asked me to do that. You know what, Moss? I got you. I think you'll get that one more than I do, but you get the shout-out regardless.
Alright. Man, I'm going to the UK for versus fighting. I'm looking forward to and really diving deep into the culture. It's gonna be nice.
Listen,
the bagels.
You're gonna be in Birmingham, so make sure you get yourself some nice food there. I mean, versus fighting was at a beautiful venue last year, and I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I hope to see you there, Dave. And I hope to see a lot of people there. Honestly, not even that far away now when you think about it.
No, it's very, very close. The next few weeks are really rough, right? Next week is Hessen Crash, and then in 2 weeks it's Brussels Challenge, and then in 2 weeks it's the Reset, and then versus fighting is almost around the way. It's major season, lads. It's major season, and it's a great season to have the majors in as well, because Street Fighter 6 is heating up. We're moving through this losers bracket. We are continuing in round 9. Gosh darn, we have a lot of signups tonight. This is really nice. SleepyVali versus Lionheart. Lionheart is a name that tells me something. Where do I know them from? Hold on.
I'm trying to think of it as well, but while you're figuring that out, I have to agree with you. I'd say the player attention as well from the first tournament to the second one's actually really, really good. We went from 121 to 91. That's still a huge number, and it goes to show in the sheer amount of rounds that we have got in the losers bracket. We're going to have to go all the way to losers round 11 for that losers final. So the amount of players that are showing up today, huge shout out to all of you for making this tournament as good as it is. But you can also make that Matcherino pot for the tournament even better by signing into Matcherino and making sure all those codes are claimed. Very simple process, ! Matcherino in the chat. Sign in with any account you've got spare, click on claim code, and hey, if the codes have run out, you do still have the option to donate directly to the Matcherino with a contribution. Any and all donations are hugely appreciated, and we already had one before. Shout out again to Matt for the $7.
So true, but the codes aren't gone. Just claim the code, chat. Listen. Sir just made a really good argument. I don't think you can debate that. If you want to debate it, claim the codes and then build your arguments from there. Vali, let's go. Urza from the German community is out there for real. Let's go. Okay, I went to look at Lionheart's profile. Lionheart has played 67 matches, only Street Fighter 6 in SaltyEU and Salt Mine League. Guess the win percentage.
I'm gonna say above 70?
73%.
Oh, I'm cooking.
That's mad. That's absolutely mad. Lionheart definitely a big challenger right here on the Cammy as well. Support Berlin. Let's go.
Cammy versus Marisa is going to be very interesting. I want to see how SleepyVali can use the armor to interact against Cammy here. Here comes the dive kick. Not going to work out. Punish count on SleepyVali already. Closing the distance, but a whiff. Huge opportunity for Cammy to start getting this constant pressure ongoing.
Yeah, the armor interaction is a bit interesting, right? Because most of her special moves that are armored have only one hit of armor. So you have to be careful. Spiral Arrow can eat through, just got multiple hits. That's kind of hard. Lionheart, though, doesn't even need to break through the armor. Instead, just putting Vali in the corner and giving him the schmicks.
Yeah, I mean, even off the first punish counter, Lionheart just started getting that pressure machine going really quickly. A blocked drive impact there, and then the back face from Lionheart, who's already starting a push towards the corner there very quickly indeed.
Yeah, no, the corner is such a huge win condition, specifically in this game, and Lionheart knows excellently how to do it. Vali needs to deal with this. It's a punish counter with the armor, though, bullying his way out. Oh. No way you're doing that, Lionheart, stop!
I could just see the startups of the punch from Vali, and then he gets... Oh, he's dead as well from that. Lionheart, no quarter. Cammy not taking any prisoners on her job, as they already go 1-0 up. What a brutal matchup so far, and they've just been fantastic with these punish counters. I've seen quite a few phenomenal whiff punishes in particular.
Yeah, absolutely. In general, Vali talked a little bit about their velocity here. This is the problem when you're such a lab rat. If there's a player that, one of these heart-based players that just come in and run over you at some point. Some people just start crumbling, and Vali at the moment really feeling the pain here. Throw coming through, Vali already in burnout. This is an atrocious situation. Lionheart just goes through. Good reactive super smacker to back to mid screen.
That was pretty much, I think, what Vali needed just to survive. No, but then they aren't going to survive this. They take the drive impact to the corner, get stunned, and Lionheart closes it out. And a point that someone in the chat, Urza, said, I fully agree with. Anti-airing as Marisa is not easy. I mean, you've even seen Big Bird have to post tech just to be able to do it a little bit more consistently. So dive kick in particular has been exploited very well by Lionheart so far. You just got to use those tools to your advantage when you've got them.
Absolutely. I do know, like, it's really, really rough. I think Marisa has some very obvious problems, which you can basically compensate for with a secondary perfect KO. 7 letters on the board, and Lionheart making a very quick meal of our German here. But you know, he has reached top 8. He came in at seed 70 something. He's done it. He's done it. FGC Berlin representing.
And you know what? He does have something to be proud of as well, because I'm pretty sure I saw in the chat as well that like his mum was going to watch him play this set as well. So, I mean, that's just wholesome, isn't it? That's really, really sweet. So no matter what the outcome was, Vali, good job, man. Top 8. You're going to be on that graphic by the end. Great job to you. I hope we see you again in the bracket next week.
Hell yeah. Like, I don't know. It's just so nice seeing parents support their kids. I had the privilege of meeting Ending Walker's mom at Head Stomper. And it just feels so good and fuzzy inside seeing a parent support their kids' passions like that. It's so nice. I love it a lot. Shout out to SleepyVali. Shout out to SleepyVali's mom. It's nice. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week for sure.
We absolutely will. Again, a huge shout out to you for your participation there. Keep it up, Vali. You've done some great work this week so far. And it looks like the bracket is still going to move on, though. We move to our next challenges, and it looks like the next stream match that we're going to have is Arktall versus Maldominant. Maldominant, once again, back on our screens. A very, very nice match from him before against mossmossmoss, and now he's going to have to try and keep that DJ rocking, because Arktall, as we said before, last time we saw them before this top 8 started, winners round 1 with the E.Honda. They've been doing very well as well, and now we've got a French team kill on our hands, Dave.
You know, at some point it has to happen, and I think in top 8 it's fine. In top 8 we can let all the French people fight against each other, because there's a lot of French people in top 8 normally.
We can let them fight against each other, can we?
Yeah, no, like we have to. The only way to beat a Frenchman apparently is getting out another Frenchman. But yeah, Arktall versus Maldo. We've seen Arktall play versus MBR there. We'll see how well Maldo is prepared for the Honda matchup specifically, because again, I feel it's one of the matchups where you really need to put in a lot of time to build a muscle memory, like we've seen with MBR.
That is true, but considering it, I mean, Dee Jay as well, with just how well versed he is with movement options, with his anti-airs as well, and of course, no doubt he'll be aware of the built-in drive reversal tech against butt slam, excuse me. I feel like this is going to be an uphill battle for Arktall. That is not to say it's impossible, but this will be a difficult one, especially against Dee Jay. So I want to see what happens as we launch into it. Maldominant still just waiting for them to get back into the lobby so we can get this underway. But I am still going to keep these segues underway of the Matcherino Shield, because again, guys, we're in top 8, and I'm pretty sure we don't have all the codes claimed, and I'm not sure I can accept that. Can you, Dave?
No, okay, look, Chad. I'm gonna level with you. I have a secret to tell. We normally don't tell people, right? But the thing is, if you claim Matcherino codes, you will get good matchups for your next 10 ranked matches. They're telling us not to tell you, but that's just how it is, you know? No matter who you play, you will get the best matchups. You get 10 great matchups for your next games, and that's just how it is. Make sure to use any of your accounts. You know, your Twitch account is probably best. Street Fighter 6 will know. Street Fighter 6 will definitely know. What I know is that... oh, alright, we got one claim here. Bro, okay, hold up. I gotta roast my boy Jester. Jester, it's top 8. You've been playing since the beginning. I've seen you trolling in chat. How are you only playing Pingu Taro too? Nah, I'm done. All my goats claiming the code late. It's over. You know what? Let's go to the match here. Talking about goats, Maldominant already starting out wild with that EX here. Tries to go for a throw, but Arktall ready with the whiff punish already.
Yep, which he needs, and he does get a chance to go for the sumo empowerment as well on his 100 slaps. There we go, drive rush as well. Does actually get challenged out by Maldominant, but not going to work out. A punish counter into the corner we go already. Standing heavy punch a couple of times just to check Maldominant. Not going to work out. Here comes the dive. Not going to work again. A lot of counter hits so far, Dave, I will say.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of these players not really interested in blocking, I feel. So we'll see how it goes. Now Maldo being forced in the corner here, and yeah, this I've talked about it before. Yeah, OD Thousand Hands in the corner when burnt out is just really rough.
It is quite literally the hold that of Street Fighter, I will say,
So
because when you're burned out and you just gotta just eat all of that chip damage, good luck.
Right, gotta hold all these pros as well. The meaty connecting Arktall, just getting taken for a ride with Maldo. There's the perfect parries. We've seen these before against the MBR here. Hold up, is this a comeback?
Possibility, the empowerment's there as well again from Arktall. Drive version to close the distance. You can see Maldominant backing up to try and get some space. One little pixel left, and the jabs just slowly chip away at the light bar. One game apiece so far. But as you were saying, Arktall, some very good displays of tech when they really get activated.
Absolutely. Again, like I feel Arktall, even though MBR took the 2-0 over them, showed such a mastery of the universal mechanics. Talking about mastery here, a great decision. Arktall just using some drive meter to get them into the corner, using level 3, draining those 2 bars. Just very nice plus overall. Oh, the DI cutting through everything Maldominant can present. And Arktall takes game 1. That was violent, bro.
He whiffed buttons twice into drive impact and then just punched through Maldominant's own offense there. That is Chad Honda level gameplay right there. Arktall with the one to take the first point on the board right there, and he's the one who's putting the pressure on right now. The crouching heavy punch into the butt slam. The parry attempt from Maldominant doesn't come out, so we go back to full screen.
Ooh. I love the usage of light headbutt there, right? Like, yes, it puts you a bit more into threat range, but after, in the end, it still makes the opponent waste some drive gauge on these empty parries.
Wow.
But the perfect parry! Gotta get it back in the back throw. This is the start of something bit. Maldominant just putting it through the ringer. Throw. Third one, gotta be a normal meaty. Drive rush confirm right into the chuckle. Maldominant is gaming.
Oh, the hard read on the parry stop as well. He's blocking.
No!
Oh, the back throw incident has come back to haunt us again.
Ooh, yeah, sometimes that's just how it be. Maldominant really committing on that parry there. So with throw coming through,
there we go again. Oh, he's feeling himself. Maldominant is definitely in the zone right now. Nice kind of hit there from Arktall though. Jumps over the projectile, but then gets caught by the anti-end. Nice from Maldominant to shut that route down. There's the headbutt once again. Drive rush to close the distance, but nice check from Maldominant to slow things down. Again!
And again, like, I think the timing on the OS is a little bit off for Maldominant here, because we are seeing a lot of DIs after the perfect parries, kind of throwing away an opportunity to recreate the distance.
Again,
there it is.
3-in-1 game, and he actually gets the full confirm. As you said, this time he does execute it correctly, not going for the drive impact. Instead, able to spend all of that bar, pressing the advantage. Maldominant right now on the verge of getting his point on the board.
Yeah.
Puts himself a burnout. This is risky for Arktall now.
Again, that level 3. This was not about damage. This was all about drive meter. This resource is so incredibly important. Goes for...
Dead, surely?
That should be. That's a CA. Look at how hot that corner is. Oh my god.
He's so cool. He just goes for the level 3 again. Arktall, mastery of the fundamental mechanics, but mastery of the mental mechanics. You know what? I'm just gonna do the raw critical up. You get hit by it, that's your problem, not mine.
I don't
Set
worry
point
about
now.
it. Raw as well. That was 100%. Very nice. Just getting blocked out here. Maldominant. Try to fill up that mental meter once more. Double air slasher here. No jump so far. The down charge was ready. The flash kick coming out. Arktall breaking out, but now he's in burnout.
Yeah, it was huge for him because he armored through, but he does put himself in burnout. As you said, stun. Maldominant's got that. very nice from him to close it out. The moment that there was a faltering in Arktall's offense, he pushes very hard back to the corner, locks him down, ensures the stun, and it's a simple closeout. We've got a 1-1 here, and now we have to find out who's going to advance and lose his top ace.
Absolutely. Another drive rush into the throw here. Maldominant really loves going for these. Tries to go for a shimmy here, but Arktall recognizing it, able to get out, jumping over the air slasher. The medium actually connecting drive rush, standing heavy, getting blocked out here, but Arktall winning the kerfuffle so far.
Yeah, he's been really pushing. Even the Maldominant's been happy to try and go for the parries. Oh, he's good! Dave, do you want some beef? Here you go.
You want some beef? Oh my lord. Maldominant using 4 bars at the start here. Gets the corner position so far. Able to recharge a little bit. That parry. Gonna add some more bar, but now he is in the corner. No! Don't test Maldominant, my dude!
Some work out. Nice side switch as well, which takes the corner. Huge position for Maldominant, but a tap out from Arktall. Gets thrown. No, not gonna be enough. One more hit in it. Parry, but then the punish counter. Arktall trying to take his turn when he just couldn't. And now we've got a final round to decide who goes through, Dave.
Double Luigi here. Maldominant going for a strike. Now the throw again. Very committed to blocking. It's the wall splat here. Fully burned out though. Yeah, there we go. The mash. Gonna give Arktall a huge opportunity. Throw. Coming through, another drive rush following out. Maldominant started to jump, starting to get scared of that DI. We are in that range. There's a level 3 behind there as well.
Nice anti-air of the standing heavy punch as well. Huge from Arktall, who keeps the corner throw.
Oh!
He gets it.
Oh, he's dead, right?
Surely, with the level 3, he's dead.
Yo! That was peak footsies. I don't care what anyone else says.
Say it with me, chat. Doiskoi.
Ooh. Just like that, Arktall eliminating Maldominant of all people. Another seed, like low seed, coming in here and showing us the upsets.
Yeah, Seed 73 versus Seed 3, and Seed 73 is the one who wins. Unbelievable performance from some of these players on Salty this evening. Arktall loses, semi-final is secured for him, and now we have to wait and find out who will be the challenger, because we do have that other losers quarter, and that will be Lins versus Lionheart that we still have to see. Wow, we're definitely reaching the melting pot. Top level gameplay from every single player involved.
Absolutely. There's so much pressure in these brackets as well, right? Like, it doesn't matter which top player you talk to, they all agree Street Fighter 6 needs your constant attention at all times. So losers bracket really matters, right? If you have to play less matches, you will have your batteries filled. You will have some more time to rest as well, be able to recharge that. Of course, you need to keep your hands warm, but your mind, it needs to rest at some point. And these players have been on the grind for the entirety of the tournament. Lins, of course, up against Lionheart. I think this is a it's
a mirror,
right? Yeah, this is Cammy mirror. Bro, I don't know what to expect here.
Cammy mirrors? I can see Nick V in the bushes in the corner of a camera taking notes, writing names. He needs to find the tech bro. But, oh my, a Cammy mirror in the losers quarters. Interesting to find out who will be the one who reigns supreme and gets through. But Lins, a very prominent player as well, even in Street Fighter 5. I mean, they even featured on sets from Capcom at one point as well. So they have got a lot of experience under their name with the franchise as a whole. Lionheart, on the other hand, we have seen them tear things up in this bracket so far, and now we wait. It looks like the two of them are getting ready to launch into it, and now we get onto the most unexpected sentence of all time. A Cammy mirror.
Oof. Bro, chat telling me that this is the A3 mirror? Egypt is cracked. I'm just gonna say it, right? Like, there's so many regions that we have had the pleasure of being able to invite into our arms with the rise of rollback netcode. Egypt definitely one of them. This is crazy. I'm really excited to see more Lins right here.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the sort of potential they're showcasing after just 3 days, okay. I definitely have my eyes on this player right now, and they are the one who starts the offense off quite nicely. Spiral arrow into the pressure. Back fist there, and the cross-up not going to work out. Lionheart's now got a chance in the corner to put the pressure on. Forces a burnout from Lins, but a nice DP there to get the chance back.
Yeah, the air throw here. Very calm control from the side of Lionheart. Linz actually breaking out. Another air throw. You ain't jumping. Get out of here.
Lionheart's been saying no to that every time, and the drive impact does hit Linz as we push towards the corner here. Spiral out for the knockdown. Oh, the crush state. Big damage, not going to be enough just yet, though. One more chance for Linz in the corner, who's still blocking out so far. Lionheart putting the pressure on nicely. The drive rush to extend. Burnout on Lionheart's side this time. Both players now in burnout, at least once so far.
Yeah, this is rough here. Lionheart, when it matters, they're actually the one in burnout. So Linz just waiting it out. Go for another spin knuckle. Bunch of chip damage coming through here. Ooh! Dive kick, finishing it out here just in time as well. Drive gauge was about to come back. It's all looking up Lionheart. Gorgeous sweep here into the confirm. And Linz just spending drive gauge without regrets.
Without hesitation, though, but you can see there is blatant reward from it. Linz doing that and took the corner immediately. Lionheart, though, escapes the corner almost immediately as well. The trade-off here is now we go for the throws. Now we go for the throw on Linz's side as well. Back and forth from both the Cammys. This is what you expect from a mirror match.
Definitely. It's very interesting here, right? Because Linz has not presented the wake-up cannon spike as an option yet. Lionheart just inherently respecting it. And Linz taking that opportunity immediately. Drive rush throw, giving us some more damage for the Frenchman. Linz, though, just playing some very patient neutral so far. Just keep it simple, you know? Let Lionheart hang himself.
Yeah, very much so. You've got to sometimes just let the opponent come to you, and that's what you've seen so far here. There's the drive rush again, but this time it does give some reward. Lionheart does get thrown. Linz looking to get the point on the board here. Not a lot of life, but Lionheart fires back, and the CA is there. An opportunity to spend coming up shortly. Oh! Nice confirm from Linz. Oh my goodness, Dave, that was sensational.
Incredible! Stopping the approach with the low forward here. Linz playing some gorgeous Street Fighter here.
I'd say both of them are playing some gorgeous Street Fighter here. This Cammy mirror has been really good so far. The dive, it gets stuffed down by the drive impact. Linz side swap as well to take the corner. Nice decision making here. Both of them on 3 bars. This is going to be a very aggressive closer. What a confirm!
He's too good. He's too darn good, Linz. Gets us 2 throws. Third one, not going to go through. Crouching heavy, got to be it instead. And just back out, just back out. Again, like, make him run into your normals. This is how it goes. Walking backwards is so scary in this game where every character has such good pokes, right? If they get just a little bit too close, you falter for half a second, misjudge the distance, you get hit, you get confirmed on with drive rush, you straight up die.
And in a game that's already so shimmy-centric, 2 cameras going back and forth like this, when you get those sick confirms like that, the rewards are insane, as proven by Linz getting that kill right there. 1 point on the board for this set, and they are putting the pressure on quite nicely here, still getting the confirm. Still very quickly spending that drive bar, as you mentioned before, Dave.
Spend it as fast as possible. It's the Japanese philosophy, right? Like the Japanese players spend that drive bar like it's a burning hot piece of coal. Just throw it away because you spend it early, you'll get it back at some point. Like, yeah, you eat a stun combo, but you're still at 30%. You will get back this drive bar the second this combo ends. But we're back. Uh-oh. Can't spend it like that, though.
Beautiful. Nice reaction. Yeah, you get that drive bar back, but if you use it wrong like that, Dave, this is what happens. Lionheart looking to close it out. Ooh. Nice confirm. Beautiful from Lionheart, who's been very consistent with that confirm and does get a point on the board as a result.
The drive rush here. Linz, by the way, in round 1 of this game, presented the EX cannon, the OD cannon spike to interrupt the pressure strings. It hasn't been something that people have chosen in the set so far, and I think it's really made Lionheart a lot more careful. Air throw, though, still a no-fly zone.
Yeah, I mean, these two have been beautiful at shutting each other down, and you see that exemplified right there by the air throws. They are checking each other at almost every single opportunity, so cannon spike being thrown out, that is a last resort type maneuver right there. Lionheart right now trying to keep the pressure on. 3 bars either side again. Linz does get a chance to back up. This is what you said. The walking back is scary. Into the back fist. Punish counter, but no confirm.
Oh! Yeah, there we go. Straight level 3 confirm. Lionheart wants to finish this once and for all. Target is acquired. Break that neck. Ooh. Violence. There's a few level 3s that are just straight up Mortal Kombat fatalities. It's crazy. Like, add some blood in there, it's straight up a Sonya Blade finisher.
Have you seen Jamie's critical art?
Jamie's critical art, JP's critical art, and Cammy's critical art are like my big 3.
listen, they might be in Street Fighter, but as you said, the essence of Mortal Kombat runs through them when they get to the toughness. Lionheart, though, nice confirm after the dive rush as well. Takes Lins to the corner very, very quickly. Jumping back. Interesting, the dive kick there to keep the oppressive nature on. Nice tech of the throw from Lins, though. Does get a chance to start shimmying himself back out. What a punish counter on that whiff dive kick.
Yeah, the footsies are absolutely immaculate here. Spin knuckle gets him out of the corner. Very important here. He has a lot of space to maneuver right now. Lionheart recognizing, trying to push him back. Spending some drive meter. Lins, though, finding a good opening. Suddenly, he's the positioning in advantage.
Yeah, both of them backing up. Oh, slowing down. Everything okay here?
Oh!
Oh!
Kick bros. Actually pressing on wake up. Another drive rush. Putting Lins into a good position. You cannot jump! You're not allowed. Lins taking a page out of Lionheart's spec here. And
as you said, Dave.
Yes.
Last resort.
The cannon spikes have been like, it's always a looming implied presence here, and this Lins hit it once, and now Lionheart has just been planning around it the entire rest of the set. A lot of these interrupted strings here, a lot of people think, oh, he just dropped the string. No, he is calculating for EX cannon spike, and this is the payoff.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, these two are checking each other at every single opportunity. You saw it before, you're seeing it now. Both of them playing very close to each other, sticking like glue, trying to find a way to hit. Another whiffed punish dive kick from Lins. This is such good reactionary gameplay from him. Putting the pressure on in the corner right now. Lionheart does escape with a counter hit. 3 bars on either side once again. They're looking to go for the execution right here.
Absolutely. Yeah, Lins just playing this absolutely surgical. There is level 3 on the board for both of these players here. So Lionheart can mount a comeback if he needs to. But for now, Lins putting on an absolute clinic. Yeah, keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Playing very simple, very clean right now. The throws there. Lionheart whittling the life lead down a little bit. But a nice jab to stop the drive rush. That was huge from Lins. Stopped the momentum as soon as it starts. Now Lionheart has to work with such tiny amounts of life. Another counter hit. They're checking each other every time, Dave.
It's crazy. Oh, there we go! Just like that, Lins finding the opening, utilizing the round count, and Lionheart starting to sweat. The double Luigi again. These sets are so close.
One more game to decide it right now. Lionheart finding his footing, taking Lins all the way to the corner. Got to be very careful here. Drive rush, spending a lot of the drive kits just to keep that pressure going right now. Whip dive kick. What a call out neutral jump from Lins.
Very nice here. Gotta keep him honest and honest as well. Lins getting another cheeky little whiff punish here. Lionheart responding in kind. The throw. Gonna finish him off. Another EX cannon spike. Sir, I'm gonna scream.
The fact it's coming out so rarely and now it's finally starting to hit, I think we are seeing some real raw nerves being injected into this set. If these two are looking for any opportunity to close it out right now, burnout on Lins' side, and Lionheart does get shut down by a throw immediately. Lins, you've got to be so patient right now. Backs up, waiting to poke with the buttons. You see it there, the crouching kicks. I'm just waiting for someone to get a kick down.
Sorry.
It's fine, I understand. Keep going.
There's so much pressure here because behind every single move there's probably a buffer TA at this point, right? Like this is the type of player here. Lins waiting out the returning of the drive meter here, and Lionheart just jumping out, tries to trap it in the landing frames, can't quite get there, just double dash, go through, can't dash too much, otherwise you'll get through. Immediate drive rush here, put on the pressure. Now that Lionheart has the meter back, it's big, it's huge. Lins just waiting for Lionheart to commit to something, anything scary.
There's 10 seconds left on the clock almost. Oh my god, a throw. Both of them in critical health at this point, and there's 10 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be one of the closest sets we've seen so far in Street Fighter history. Lionheart tapping away. Throw tech. Lins could win this right now. Back off. Oh!
No way!
Oh my god.
Lins thought he could use the invincibility to run out the clock, but the clock stops when you see A, my boy. The clock stops. And just like that, Lins with a critical error. In the end, Lionheart wrestling the round away from him. What an absolute heartbreaker.
I'm going to say this right now. That was one of the sickest sets of Street Fighter I've seen.
It was!
Bruv. That was such a crucial mistake. The critical art, and you're right, the timer froze. In theory, if it didn't, that was the correct decision to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Use the invul and you can't punish in time. There we go, timeout. But no, Lins had that on a plate, but Lionheart, by the skin of his teeth, gets through the bracket. What a game, Dave. What a game.
Incredible. Yeah, in Street Fighter 5, that would have worked. I think level 2 could have timer scammed as well. I'm not too familiar. All I know is that level 3 CA, it stops the clock. So you gotta be careful. Like it's more of a last-second offensive and not a defensive mechanic. Really, really heartbreaking stuff right here. Incredibly close, and Lionheart moving on. Well-deserved against Arktall, but first, he gets a little rest here because we are moving back to our winners finals. We got MBR versus Kuso, and I know you're a fellow JP player.
I do dabble a little bit in JP myself, you could say. I do find myself very happy that we've got a JP in the winners finals. I do want to see Kuso take it. This could be an improvement. If they get to grand finals here, they've guaranteed done better than last week where they finished 3rd. So I want to see Kuso go here. I want to get them through the winners finals, prove that you can grind it out, do better week by week, but they have got a formidable opponent to go against, Dave. MBR, as we said, the Luke player who's been making a storm through the bracket so far. Very good matchup incoming, I think.
It's a really interesting matchup. It's very fun because just today, like the set that I decided to watch was Sonic Fox versus Koichi, which was this exact matchup. It's Luke versus JP, and it's really, really interesting because it's kind of rough for JP to keep Luke under control, right? Luke, especially if you want to go into the gimmicks, right? Like on layer 0, Luke has a lot of airborne gimmicks. He can do 214 in the air and just jump over some of your spikes if you don't commit to an EX. It's kind of weird. And then in the end, he still has enough range to just and damage to just hit you once you're at mid-screen.
I mean, speaking of gimmicks, I've already seen Luke profile over projectiles in the air by doing 214, as you said. So there are layers to this stuff. And I do think MBR has demonstrated that. I think he was the Luke who actually did that on stream. So I am excited to see what he can pull out, but he's going to need to be very pristine against the man with the most pristine drip, JP. MBR versus Kuso winners finals. We have got a long haul set on our hands here, and we're going to launch into it very shortly. But, as you said, a matchup that you saw elsewhere with Sonic Fox versus Koichi. Now we translate it over to Salty. Let's find out who our first finalist is today, Dave.
I mean, you know, we got the Nordic equivalent of Sonic Fox versus Koichi. Why does Luke look like a goblin? Why does he have this color?
Bro, he says nuh-uh when he feather powers you. He is a goblin. Nuh-uh.
I can fix him. I can fix him so much.
Dave, no, he's too broken to be saved.
I can't stand. Like, I love how much I don't like Luke. Did you see that perfect parry there?
And this is just the start of the set, by the way. We've got a lot in store here, and MBR's putting the pressure on with the punish counter there. Nice reaction DI from Kuso, shutting that option down immediately. Oh, we've got big damage incoming thanks to the EX
style,
bosses.
Baby. Nice.
It's damage.
It's nice. It's really, really nice here. Plus, we got the corner set up as well. Kuso, though, committing to a lot of EX spikes. Going straight into burnout. We're in the corner. Takes the stun here. Does not believe in MBR's ability to kill. Don't think he can do that at that point. Now he's back. Oh my god, the light confirm. It's over. This is so heartbreaking if you play against JP.
Look at the drive recovery just from parrying the projectiles right now on MBR's side. He has a chance to get in here. EX this time is going to work out. Jump over the overhead. What a jump over from MBR, and he can spend it.
Just straight into the level 2 here, and Kuso dropping it. This is really, really rough here because Kuso went for so many strikes, and MBR just held that parry. That's what JP stands for, right? Just parry.
Yeah, just parry. That's how you win the matchup, bro. Especially, he's just a projectile character. You just got to parry to get your drive bar back. Oh, get command grab, though. That's not going to get parried anytime soon.
Absolutely. Yeah, Kuso starting to mix it up here. Saving that option for round 2. I don't hate that. For sure. Drive rush. Wow. Perfect parry on the drive rush crouching kick. Nah, bro. It's too much of an option to not be prepared for at this point.
Very much so. Jump in there from MBR, trying to put the pressure on. A whiff on the heavy punch there from Kuso. It's not going to work out, and then MBR closes the distance. Drive rushing into the throw immediately. We're getting very close to the corner here, and another throw comes out. MBR piling on quite nicely. Juggle in the corner. Tries to go for amnesia, and it doesn't work. MBR calls that option out spectacularly and gets the first point on the board. Brilliant jump over there, Dave.
You know why they call it amnesia? Because JP forgets to block once he lives.
Pause. Very, very much pause, actually. That was nice.
Alright, the teleport here, again, like a response to the parry heavy playstyle from the side of MBR. This is what you kind of do. Rider of throw coming through as well here. Another EX setup. Yeah, just get these plus frames. Take the high. DI gets him out of the corner right now, but the neutral jumps from Kuso, kind of nice. Oh no!
Goes from kind of nice into kind of not nice with MBR calling him out like that. Not a lot of life to work from MBR's side, but he is going on the aggressive, which I respect. Needs to make sure he is in the mid screen or close up to JP. Pulls out Amnesia again. He is ready for that. Has almost got 2 bars. Jumps over the standing kick. Come on, MBR. Shimmy!
MBR is just pulverizing Kuso's ankles at the moment. That's just rough. But yeah, these neutral jumps on Wake Up, on Kuso's Wake Up, that is, have really been putting Kuso through the ringer at the moment. So needs to try and find the adaptation right here. This is winners final, so it's the first to 3. Kuso has a little bit more time to deal with MBR shenanigans. Nice, going for the strike there, very good. Just keep presenting different options. You want to fill that mental stack as much as possible. Mental stack construction is such an important skill for a zoner player.
Absolutely, but it's not working out here because once again MBR closes his distance and goes straight into the level 3. The beat down here. Listen, nice argument, Zona. However, I have a grappler super. Get punched, idiots.
Nice argument, however.
Nice argument, however, Sandblast.
I like the usage of EX Sandblast here, right? Because at full screen, if you're autopiloting, you are using the Torbalance and the Triglass. So Sandblast just really eradicates you, and he's very low on health, so careful. Gets a double setup here. I like that covering far and mid range, so MBR can't just do a dash out, and just keeping him at full screen in that burnout state.
Yeah. Oh, very nice feint to go into for this crouching heavy punch there from Kuso. That's a brilliant call out, but a jump over the command grab. MBR's air movement against JP has been sensational and has been shutting down so many options. Another jab to counter with the punish counter. MBR, you're looking so good right now. Into the corner we go again. Drive rush to keep the pressure going. Calls the jump out once again. Nice tech from Kuso though.
Yeah, he had so much time there to get it. That's not even a reaction. At that point, you could just, you know, you could make a little bit of tea, get some beans, and just input that DI then.
Damn, talking about beans when you got a British commentator on with you, Dave. Be careful.
Oh, damn, sorry, that's what I have.
You don't want to get, you don't want us to get excited here. Come on now.
Excuse me, excuse me. We got that beans. IO beans though in the corner as well.
Goodness, I think he perfect parried on the landing there, MBR, and he has already put Kuso into burnout as well. As you said, his ability to stick close to Kuso has been so good, just denies the options here. Big damage as well from the stun combo. Kuso's got nothing to work with right now. Nice tech though.
Yeah, Kuso beating out of the corner here, and you could, oh nice. Alright. This is really weird because depending on distance, that would have been a good punish for MBR. Kuso dropping the combo, but it's fine. We're at least at full screen. Tries to go for another drive rush. Can't quite get there. MBR still is in burnout, and Kuso is going to take full advantage of that. Gets the first hit too. The mix up as well. The drive rush for the confirm. Kuso is cracked.
That was absolutely insane. The crossover as well. I think he was trying to set up the JLK reset as well. That becomes unblockable. So he's definitely aware of all the tech, going for the close range projectiles here. Just trying to get a bit of distance on MBR, but the Sandblast there, closing him down. Nice dash in immediately. What a jab. I feel like Kuso has become a lot less afraid to challenge in these close-up situations.
Definitely. And it's kind of interesting because we've seen so many counter hits at the start of this game. So he really goes through, jumps over here. This is big, right? Like after EX Amnesia, you want to get the jump over, JLK, get the mix up, and then basically continue into strike throw. Talking about strike throw, a strike with the standing light punch coming through. Another EX Sandblast, such great interruption on the zoning.
Yeah, they're all perfectly timed. Is he going to call him out in the corner again? No, he's not, just tapping away. Now MBR's in burnout and he can't do anything about this drive impact. Just going to have to hold that and get pushed back a little bit. Kuso jumping, a little bit risky from him going for this air game play. Not enough distance. That was perfect, but it just didn't have the distance.
The EX Torbalon ate some of those projectiles there. That was nice. I don't hate that. In the end, MBR still able to take it here, and Kuso facing the track into the shark pit again. These freaking jump! I'm gonna scream.
Oh, he's trying it again, but this time Kuso calls it out. Nice crouching heavy punch there. He's going to get interrupted by the throw as well. MBR pushing him back towards the corner. This is set point Vayne potentially right now as Kuso fires back. Look at these crouching medium kicks constantly. Oh,
It's over. Drive impact. Countering up the poke. And just like that. Yeah, you're French. You're French. Everyone's French. It's over. Sending him into the shark pits. And, yeah, MBR moving themselves into the grand final, sending Kuso down into losers. And the big question is, who will get to face Kuso? Right?
That is a very good question because we do have our loser semi-final raring to go. Lionheart versus Arktall. Two players who have had some very, very intense sets before. I mean, look, that Linz versus Lionheart set that we just had to go through before, bruv. My goodness, that Cammy mirror was perhaps one of the most beautiful things I have seen in Street Fighter so far. So at this point, all these players are at the absolute top, and I am loving the games they're giving us.
Absolutely. I'm just checking here. None of these players actually got eliminated by Kuso. So this, like, there's no emotion. There is only the raw will to win right here. There is no run back. There is nothing. All they want to do is eliminate Kuso not because Kuso eliminated them, because they want to be in grand finals.
Are you sure it's not because he's a JP player?
You know, that's a little bit there as well. You know, we do face a lot of discrimination here. Us poor millionaires, us poor accountants, always the victims.
Yeah, accountants, quote unquote, so-called accountants in Street Fighter 6.
Have you seen how jacked he is? That's so funny to me.
Just
He's
imagine
so
this big
muscular.
giant 6'+ guy with the most ripped build ever, and Bison walks up to him and goes, "Bro, the IRS is coming. Can you do something?"
Observe. Makes the ledgers disappear.
That's not helping. They still exist. Just move them away from us.
Now don't worry about it. He has 3 cooked ledgers ready already. JP does have like 3 sets of cooked ledgers ready, right? Like he has the official cooked ledger, and then he hides 2 different ones as well, just to throw the IRS off. This is how good of an account.
Damn, JP's an even better J than Joker because Joker won't fight the IRS, but JP will. But
So true.
we'll see how that JP does later as we launch back into this for now. Cammy versus Honda, Arktall versus Lionheart, both of them fighting to take on Kuso, and Arktall is the one to start things off nicely here, but an immediate confirm from Lionheart. Very nice.
Yeah, Lionheart showed in the last match here how like unbothered he is by high pressure situations. So maybe Arktall will find their master at some point. Empty jump into the command grab. Lionheart needs to fight their way out of the corner right now. I like the kind of distance that Arktall is keeping, right? But against Cammy, it's not that relevant as it would be against other characters. Bro, it's just going coast to coast.
Drive rush extension, spiral arrow, drive rush extension, spiral arrow. Oh, we ended up in the other corner. You know what? Just Cammy things. Oh, just Cammy things to perfect parry the headbutt. Beautiful from Lionheart, who's already almost in the corner. Actually, Arktall gets pushed back all the way. Has to find a way out there. Whiffs the crouching heavy punch. Goes for the butt slam though. But a huge whiff gives another punish counter. Armor though. Back and forth, Dave. Back and forth.
Yeah, the install is at least there for Arktall, right? So once he finds a hit, he can at least extend it. Oh, back throw. This is always how it starts. Drive rush throw coming through here. More footsies buttons coming in as well. Oh yeah, it hits him. Immediately cancels into drive rush here. Can't quite get the combo in the end. We've seen this before from the side of Arktall. Right?
Oh no, this is huge for Lionheart. He has got the critical. It's not going to be enough to kill, that's for sure.
No.
He does put both of them in pretty much one-hit territory. Arktall's going to have to hold this as well. Lionheart getting a lot of recovery time on that burnout. We could see a bit of stalling going on here. There we go. Backs off, just plays it safe, because here comes the headbutt. Any given moment blocks it. That's a counter hit right there. Arktall being nice and patient and gets the kill.
Yeah, very nice here. All the good Honda players are defensive. Oh my god, the air throw! Bro, I think the match against Linz just primed Lionheart on these air throws. It's crazy. You cannot take to the skies against this man.
Which I think is a lesson that they're going to learn for their gameplay going forward overall, and they really need to.
God.
Wow! Jab to stop that? Are you kidding me, Lionheart?
Yeah, you can do that.
From Linz, that's for sure.
These combos look so wonky. No! No! I'm crying.
The 100 hand slap just went a little bit too high. 101 hands were slapped, and now it's critical for Arktall to keep this combo going. One more hit required in burnout. Both players, chip damage incoming. Chip damage still there, not going to work anymore. Now Arktall's the one in danger. Takes the corner, does Lionheart drive rushes in. Oh my. Just Honda things, okay? Just Honda things.
Yeah, the distance wasn't long enough here for Lionheart to be able to go into the block. He was still very committed to the drive rush. So in the end, it's just rough. It's just really rough here. And Arktall, you know, known to let that level 3 rip, and this time it worked out. With getting punished with a throw here, hard knockdown. Need to guess. Oh my lord, that button is not alright.
Not at all. Not alright in general, and speaking of which, going back to what you said before, I feel like Arktall's control of distance against Cammy backing off quite a bit. Really essential. Got them the super there, shutting down these movement options, and the dives in with a special. This is very, very good gameplay in this matchup from Arktall.
For sure.
Oh, another air throw. You're right. They are not allowed to go to the skies anymore, but Arktall just goes for the tap instead.
The thing was as well, right? Like, it was... Arktall was the actionable party right there, and Lionheart still jumped up, got the air throw. Very, very nice exchange. Now Arktall getting bullied into the corner. Another dive kick, spiral arrow. Arktall needs to find a way out here, just holding down back at the moment to throw. A concession to the defense off the side of Arktall.
See that? Oh, punish counter there to interrupt. Nice jumps over the headbutt, but still not going to work out. I think Arktall panicked and went to the parry there and still gave Lionheart a chance to go for the throw. Nice tech from Lionheart as well. Life is running very, very low. Nice confirm here. One more pixel in it, just tapping away. Any single chip is going to break it. I think he tried to go for an air button just to go for the kill. What's happening? There's no way. Puts himself in burnout. We're at risky territory now because he gets the critical loss.
Yeah, the critical arc is very important here. It puts Lionheart, I think it puts him into burnout, and more importantly, it gives Arktall some drive gauge back, right? 1 EX, oh my god, you cannot be serious. The second he was like, Lionheart was just buffering, the second Arktall was moving, he just pressed that button. We're gonna do it.
Oh my... Shut the headbutt down. Listen, Lionheart has got a vendetta against headbutt the way he's been jabbing it out, level 3ing it out. Every option you can think of has worked at least once, but now Arktall fires back up the armor into the corner we go. Immediate burnout, but you know what? I think I respect it in this situation. Take the corner, but here comes the OD cannon spike at last.
Yeah, again, very important option here. Reversal, so relevant against characters like Honda that present these felt impossible infinite block strings. Now Lionheart only needs one more hit, catches the jump here, or attempt the jump, I have to say. But Arktall, quick 2-0. No way, I'm lying. Lionheart, 1-1. My brain.
Nah, don't worry about it. I think we're all still fried after some of the sets we've seen today.
So
rightfully so. But now we launch back into it. It's a first to two effectively. And once again, the interrupt on the dive kick, reusing the headbutt from Arktall. Very reactionary, very clinical from him, but he's still getting hit by these throws. Gotta shut that down a little bit, because every time he gets an inch, Lionheart takes a mile right back.
Wake up. Level 3 here, going wide. It doesn't connect, right? But it's not getting punished either, but it's still a big deficit because, level 1. So getting rid of that bar, that might be the bar that's missing in round 3. Little parry on the jump in here, the DI, putting Lionheart into a checkmate situation, and Arktall just capitalizing on every single opportunity here.
Yeah, I mean, again, he is still struggling against some things like the throws, but he is calling out Lionheart with every possibility. Now the drive rush comes in from Lionheart to try and keep that distance closed. Headbutt comes out, not going to be able to punish once again. Nice reactionary drive impact. That was a little bit far and gave Lionheart a bit too much breathing room to react against.
Gets a tech here, butt stomp, gets him immediately out of the corner. Lionheart again, very close to that burnout. If Arktall can find a level 3, be able to get it. We're out of the danger zone now. Arktall is losing a lot of health for these folks.
Very much so. Lionheart is not afraid to call out, and as a result, it's just been chipping away slowly but surely. He is closing the gap a little bit, but that's a confirm. One more of those should be enough. Spending it all. Throws the interrupt. Lionheart. Very, very nice option there. Arktall getting a little bit desperate and punished immediately for it, Dave.
Yeah, exactly. And again, like Lionheart's strike throw has been so immaculate, right? Because again, a player like Arktall would just go for DI there because it's DI. Because they have the read. Oh, there's got to be a poke or a button. I'm gonna DI into that. But now Lionheart, just very dominant performance. In the end, the meter spend didn't even matter here, and he's able to put Arktall straight into burnout at the round start.
Yep, just staring at his face for a brief moment before going for the throw there. Really conditioning Arktall right now, but he finally fires back throw to get towards the corner. A whipped drive impact. Standing heavy punch punish counter into critical art. No, not critical art, excuse me, level 3. But still, huge damage.
Very big damage here. And again, like 100% damage of both due to scaling on the heavy hits. Perfect parry. Gets the punish as well. Heavily scaled though.
Oh no.
On the Oki. Level 1 should finish it out. There it is. Lionheart 2-1 in the end. Loser semis. That was another insanely close match.
Yeah, back and forth and back and forth. We've seen throws from the other side. We've seen strike throws, as you saw from Lionheart, and you was commenting about it. Really good conditioning, really good offense. And as you would agree, I think that's what won them out. Unfortunately, Arktall just taking far too many stray hits. You saw the pokes running down the life bar. And in the end, didn't have enough resources to work with, and that's what lost them the set, I think.
Absolutely, but we still, you know, Honda top 4, not bad at all. We are moving into top 3 though, and you know, Kuso, he's probably been sweating down there because Honda, atrocious matchup, Cammy, really bad matchup. Like, he won't be happy about either. He needs to play perfectly against Lionheart, and I don't know, look, I don't want to be a doubter, but Lionheart has been kind of cooking tonight.
They've had to go through one of the most difficult mirror matches I've ever seen. They then take it against Honda like this. They were already cooking in the winner's bracket before. We've definitely got a difficult opponent for Kuso to face right here. And I mean, I think you and I can give a bit of insight, I'd say, into this one. I do feel like Cammy is very, very good at just blinking and making you miss the fact they've closed you from full screen to close up to your face. And as soon as someone gets close in your face against JP, you do have to start sweating a little bit. You do gotta have to refine your movements.
Definitely. We did see Kuso versus Lins on stream earlier tonight, right? So it's definitely a matchup that Kuso can win. They definitely have played against tons of Cammys. And I genuinely, I'm a believer in like, grind your bad matchups. Just find a Cammy player. Why does she open her eyes so wide? Sorry. I just noticed that.
It's psychological warfare. They train you this in the army. You've got to unnerve your opponent before you start. Make them compromise a little bit. I wouldn't know. Sauce, I made it up.
No, that's fine. Don't worry. You don't have to tell people. You could just say things in commentary. Don't worry.
Really?
As long as it's on game data.
As
long as it's on game data, nobody knows. Nobody will know here. The Amnesia gets him out of here. The air throws, no fly zone.
Fly zone. That has been Lionheart's motto throughout this tournament so far, shutting down every player who is dared to go in the air against them. EX Amnesia again, setting the mines up, doesn't take the skies this time until the mines are going to safely deploy to give a bit of cover. Lionheart has been shutting this down very nicely though. Kuso has been getting those options, but not a lot of reward out of them. Nice reaction.
Yeah, anti-air DI is an option that was very popular week 1 and 2 here, but most of the players have learned that you can just smash DI the second you land, right? Like that's just how it goes. Kuso getting taken to the corner. That throw was so far away. What the?
Shimmy throw catches him out. Lionheart is not letting up in the slightest. Another one to put Kuso into the corner. EX Amnesia connects, and he gets a punish counter throw as well. Huge extension from Kuso, who will be able to get a bit of a setup going.
Oh no!
Oh no, not enough distance.
Absolute tragedy for Kuso here. Yeah, Lionheart making quick work of him. Maybe he's just an accountant, you know? He's just a little guy. He's just a little dude.
He's just a little silly guy who filed some taxes for M. Bison once. There was no crimes. There was no war crimes. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was hired by this company. I'm an external contractor. Please do not link my activities with this evil organization. The parts
How do you explain
your
this
window
picture of you and Bison?
I don't know. Nice! That's the answer, right? The level 1 answer.
Especially against Backfaced in particular, that was perhaps the best option I think Kuso could have had done there. Oh, there comes the EX cannon spike.
Only option to go there, by the way.
I agree, actually. And it's an option that doesn't come out very often as well. So Kuso, not aware of it that often, still gets caught by an air throw. Again, no fly zone.
Definitely. The reason I'm saying only option because he went for the departure setup there. It's a very, very intricate mix. But most JPs on layer 1 want to take action there. So Lionheart stopping him. Again, like really checking. Kuso, are you paying attention?
Yeah, and Lionheart, I think, has been exemplifying that and really forcing Kuso into that matchup check every single time. I think the matchup check in particular is what I'm seeing, because Kuso's been getting called out a lot. Even you saw before the EX departure shutdown. So he tries to drive rush in here, close the distance, but Lionheart, back fist here, into the corner. He will not stop.
Definitely won't. Kuso already down to 2 drives the bar. Gets a good crunching light punch. Departure window gets the cross up. Another confirm here. Level 3. You're not getting away. You know how this ends?
With ruin. Oof. Well, I love how people say that in the critical law he executes people. You're not seeing him literally make spikes erupt out of people in his level 3 standard.
I don't know.
brutal.
Like both of them are just so incredibly violent. I don't know.
The most friendly accountant ever with the most violent super ever. Makes sense.
The least violent accountant. I'm telling you, I've worked in management. Accountants are ruthless. I'm telling you.
Oh my
So
goodness.
in the corner now, gets a good interrupt here. Keep pressing. Like if you do the informed mash. Oh my god!
And he punish counters the departure as well by the amnesia, actually, excuse me, by just waiting it out, and then goes immediately into the super just to kill. 2 flawless sequences back to back. Air throws the departure portal, sits there and waits out the amnesia window. 2 punish counters that were both sensational. Lionheart is on fire right now, Dave.
Absolutely. Lionheart is sticking to the ground, by the way, even though Kuso has represented Embrace at least twice in these block strings. So Lionheart really committing to that. Isn't afraid to go back to full screen. Driver coming through here. Kuso finding a good hit here, sending him back to the other corner this time around. Window being utilized as Lionheart gets a good TK dive kick, and now Kuso stuck in the corner.
And he's going to have to start eating these throws as well. The pressure is on right now. Goes for the standard jab. Right there. Lionheart air throw. Again, no fly zone. No planes allowed. The crush is there as well. The stay. And now the pressure.
Resets!
Oh, okay.
All right.
This will shut it down a little bit. But still, the pressure is on. Gonna have to wait for the portals from the window to come out now. Trying to jab away. Nice block from Lionheart. Just trying to find a way out. Crushed it. Huge.
This should be dead here.
Yeah. Kill. Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. And Kuso was able to even save all the super meter. So he's looking very, very confident. Yeah, the optimals are definitely there. Embrace coming in here. Lionheart just reacting to it.
Unbelievable. Perfect parry against the back fist there. Kuso, nice reaction from him. And he does go back to full screen. Now he gets the projectiles out. He gets the departure. This is difficult here, Dave.
Yeah, all these shadows catching out Lionheart. And this is gorgeous. I love doing that so much, right? Like Torbalan, just keep buffering the level 3 behind it. Kuso is so far ahead now. Even tried to bait out the cannon spike. Couldn't quite get it, right? Lionheart has taken back the momentum a little bit. Oh, okay. The air-to-airs are there now. Please tell me it was a fake. Oh, no, it wasn't.
The reactions that Lionheart has had against projectiles in every single set he's played on stream so far has been ridiculous right now. The life lead that Kuso had has been absolutely shattered. He brings it close. He goes to the corner. The jumping kick. He gets the kill. Lionheart goes 2-1 up right now. 1 more game required. Unbelievable. Actually, I think Kuso did try to fake it because he said so in the chat, Dave. Unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. My fake. It was a fake. It was a fake. I thought so. It was evaporating. So we still have an opportunity. It is losers finals. This is a first to 3. So again, Kuso has some time here, but so does Lionheart.
Yeah, and Lionheart is already looking so unbelievably hot right now in terms of the gameplay. Ooh. Oh, they're on fire. Counter hit there, then the punish counter. But again, Lionheart jabs him in the air, shuts him down. Throw again. So good at incorporating those off those tiny little staggers.
Nice. Very simple combo here. Kuso not opting to go for the drive rush extend. Trigger coming through. Yeah, keep. Oh my god. He's not allowed to move. The Shadow gonna catch him out, Lionheart. Gonna lose another round.
You see how sassily JP snaps his fingers when he does the projectile from full screen.
He's such a diva. He's such a diva.
And the amnesia as well. It does connect, but there's going to be nothing gained from it. Kuso is looking a little bit low on the drive gauge as well. He actually puts himself in a burnout, but I think reasonably so here because he pushes Lionheart back to full screen, sets the checkmate up potentially. It's huge damage.
Yeah, Lionheart getting call press on something right here. But now Kuso needs to deal with this. The departure detonating on its own. I forgot about that departure that he said. He did that during level 2, right? Towards the end. That was nasty.
It just works out like that sometimes. And yeah, the set play that you can demonstrate here, Kuso has been starting to warm up a little bit more. Now that we're 2-2, I will say that last game right there, very convincingly in his favor. I think we've got a final game on our hands to remember. Now Kuso gets the punish counter. He goes back to the full screen. Lionheart gonna have to hold his projectile. Spiral arrow whips, and he's ready with the punish counter. This is looking very good for the JP, Dave.
Absolutely. Tries to catch him with another shadow here. Neutral jump. Jumping medium kick is going to be the choice here for Lionheart. Kuso still sticking out. Still has a lot of room to maneuver. Moving forward. Drive rush crouching medium kick. Just wants to get there. Oh my god, another whiff here. This time not punished. Neutral jump. Caught on the landing. The meaty sits. Yeah, Kuso suddenly not too good of a situation.
Carrying out there, and he then attacks the throw as well. Lionheart saw it coming from a mile away. Catches the dive kick with the level 1 here. Oh, do it again! Oh my god!
He's too good. He's too good. Never mind. Jumps a little bit too early here. Had the right read on but the end, you know, still manages to get him through. Set points!
You can't tell me he just double reacted to a jump in with level 1 twice and still lost the round. Come on. Kuso, it's set point for Lionheart right now. Drive rushes in, but there's no option. Jumps over the command grab. Nice reaction from Lionheart there. Not anti-airing that much, I will say. Lionheart is beginning to get a presence in the air right now. He has to shut down.
Absolutely. Lionheart, again, jumping these embraces on reaction. Getting through here. Spiral arrow. Carries us closer to the corner. Lionheart interrupting the drive rush here. Very important. Again, Kuso wants to eat up as much space as possible. Plus frames of the heavy spikes though.
Yeah, and then it also has to consider the faint projectiles as well. You saw it right there. Kuso is being very patient and he goes for the full screen once again, catching Lionheart. Whittle this life bar away so you can get one confirm and finish it off, Kuso. I think we're almost in that territory right now. We are! Spends it on the OD, and it is final game. Not double L because it's 2-2. More game to decide who goes to the grands.
Definitely. Kuso keeping his fakes there, you know, at some point you gotta use them. For another like a ghost. Lionheart almost in burnout, goes for the overhead. Oh, the amnesia, gets the back throw. This is comboing.
Yep. Extension as well. Backs off after the crouching punch whipped. I think that was respectable. Kuso does not want to play with fire, especially against Cammy, who's got 3 bars. And you've seen Lionheart but for this. This is huge. Spend it all immediately. You've got to get some set play going in the corner and do not let Lionheart breathe. Not going to go into burnout just yet, but it's going to be very close. Put the pressure on Kuso.
Having to block all of this pressure here, definitely going to put him into burnout. Not if the throw whiffs though! Hooligan into the low. Kuso is suddenly cornered by Lionheart, just moving back, starting to create some space here. Drive rush, puts him into burnout, jumping light for the cross up. Oh my god, the level 3! Oh, it hits!
It's not critical art though. Don't think it's going to kill. Oh! Pixel in it. Kuso's got one more chance. The tap's right there. He's still blocking and he does manage to jab out with a crouching medium kick, and now the chip damage is incoming. Jumps over.
No! Bro! You cannot jump against Lionheart, bro! How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man?
He's taught everyone this lesson at this point. Every single time someone has dared to go into the air when it matters most, Lionheart has said no. Get back down here. Air throw. Hold it every single time. And that is what seals the coffin for JP and for Kuso. And Lionheart gets that ticket back into the winner's bracket in the grand finals to go against our waiting grand finalists. But Dave, what a loser's bracket and what a tournament it's been overall so far.
Yeah, no, these matches have been so incredible here. Linz versus Lionheart, banger. Arktall versus Maldominant, banger. Lionheart versus Arktall, banger. And then Kuso versus Lionheart just now. Oh, absolutely gorgeous here. And yeah, we are moving into grand finals, and I think MBR versus Lionheart is going to be no different, right? Like, both of these players, incredibly high skill level here. MBR had some time to recover, and Lionheart has been fighting so many tight matches. Fatigue is definitely going to be an option. We'll see if Lionheart can fight through this. He is the Street Fighter.
He is the man who was fighting on the streets.
For sure.
We'll see what happens here, but Lionheart, though, not going to feel that fatigue at all. Dave jumps right into it and gets some pressure, who puts MBR right into the corner. A backdash to evade the standing heavy kick from MBR there. Punish counter. Lots of life already lost, and we're already seeing the no-fly zone come into play.
Absolutely. Yeah, MBR is starting to get overwhelmed. One of the options is you get fatigued in losers, but the other thing is Lionheart is in flow right now. I cannot state it any other way. This man is just feeling the game. It's connecting directly to his synapses. Oh. Look at this.
Oh, actually not going to be able to extend that. I believe that was a whiff. Very unfortunate. Both of them jumping over each other here, and we go back to the neutral. MBR going to get caught by that back fist. Plus frames here for Lionheart. Another punish counter utilizing the dive kick. But here we go. The reversal finally comes out to play.
We'll see how it goes here. MBR starting to push Lionheart to the corner. Punish counter going through here, tries to push out with the normals, but MBR just keeping that perfect distance. The drive rush gonna put him into exhaustion, but it doesn't matter too much against an with an offensive character like this, especially if you can go to level 3. You will recharge so much more.
Yes, indeed, and now MBR's actually a full meter. Blocks! He recovered just in time there. Oh my god, Lionheart. Drive gauge is back at last. Many a time we've seen MBR whiff that standing heavy kick, I will say, and twice Lionheart is punished against it. Jumps in, cross-up hits into the throat. This is ridiculous. This is big. This is very, very big here.
MBR is in burnout, but he does have access to level 3. No! Do not test my boy! He's in flow! It's over! Straight up. France is gonna take all of this. I'm calling it now.
I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. There is a flow state that exists in fighting games, and I feel like we are watching that be personified right now. Tekken
Look at him!
Nice from Lionheart.
It's incredible watching Lionheart. It looks like he has all. It's just literally being directly wired into the game state.
Another air throw. No fly zone from Lionheart here. Now going for the trading jab, so it doesn't work out. Cannon spike whiffs, but then again, a whiffed standing heavy kick from MBR, and that's the third time Lionheart's got a punish counter for a Dave. Nah.
Punish the perfect parry. Gonna put MBR into a gorgeous position. Oh no! The get hit tag. He gets out.
Back throw incident here. Cammy pushed to the corner right now, jumping to try and ensure he doesn't get caught by that.
Nah, bro!
Flow state. Flow state. That was so smart. You know when Lionheart's jumping, MBR's going to be like, okay, landing recovery means I can at least try and go for the drive impact. Buffers the super, gets the hit. Genius.
He's in there. He's straight up in there. It's the max range jump here. Just testing MBR. Why are you even playing? Lionheart is so on point right now. It's incredible.
Agree the throw as well. Oh, and the shimmy to make MBR whiff the throw.
No!
And then I think the reversal got stuffed there. This is death.
It's straight up over. Level 3 coming through here. Time to execute the PMC boy. It's 2-0 for Lionheart. We're about to witness a reset.
Cammy, win!
We absolutely are. MBR's got to slow it down a little bit. These drive impacts have been tested twice so far, and twice now Lionheart has answered that without hesitation. The reactions, the throws, all of it is just coming together in a perfect game plan. MBR feels like he's panicking a little bit. Got to slow it down, Dave.
Yeah, I think I agree with it. But the thing is as well, right? It's not like MBR isn't presenting. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm just it's nasty what we're watching right now. Another one is to the button. It's not like MBR isn't presenting enough options to fill up the mental stack here, but Lionheart's mental stack just, you know, got so many slots left that he could just react to all the options presented. Still, like, keep everything in consideration. I can't believe what I'm watching.
One more hit should be enough to throw. Lionheart gets the kill once again. And yeah, Dave, I do absolutely agree with you. but the amount of options MPR's presented, it's stunning how often Lionheart's been ready for them, especially those punish counters on the standing heavy kicks.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh God. Yeah, Lionheart is just capital G gaming. Cannon spike for the anti-air. We have everything here.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the bar in the background. Lionheart's representing it because it has got every option you can think of. You name it, it's there. Level 3 as well. Oh, this is looking so difficult for MBR. Dave, this could be one of the fastest bracket resets I've ever seen in my life. This goes through.
It genuinely could be. Lionheart has a bunch of drive meters to spend
my
again.
God.
Another dive kick! Oh my God, MBR! He can't move! He's not allowed. You can't jump. You can't walk. What the hell do you do? This is reset, by the way. It's gosh darn.
Yeah, we're already in the grand final reset, folks, just so you know, as Lionheart once again pushes MBR towards the corner. The dive kick does whiff this time, and MBR actually does challenge it a little bit. Nice work. Parry on the sandblast. Again, even the projectiles are getting checked.
Yeah, definitely. The combos are still there, though, for MBR. All right, this is the first time we've seen MBR actually pick up a little bit of steam here. This is the luxury that you have when you come from the winner's bracket, that you have a little bit of time to deal with this. As much as Lionheart has smothered MBR here, MBR is still able to wrestle back a semblance of control.
Yeah, but that control is going to be vested right back from him by Lionheart. Nice jab to interrupt the hooligan right there. MBR does take the corner. The trades here, and Lionheart is the one who comes off victorious. Again, a trade in the air. It does feel like MBR is starting to quicken his pace up a little bit. He's not panicking as much, but he is not as fearful to challenge. Put the air throw, Dave.
You can't. You are not allowed to jump. Another strike here. MBR to staying patient, blocking it out. Nice. Catching the micro walk up here. Lionheart putting himself out of the corner. That's the most important part, right? MBR still has drive available, though, and the CA behind it.
Agreed. Oh, nothing he can do about that, and he gets juggled. Wait. Yes, okay.
Good awareness here. That was a very awkward place to convert. And MBR going straight into the CA here, finishing it out. The first game of the reset. You could not tell me that MBR has the, like, ire mental to just take this, take the reset.
Yeah, to experience one of the fastest bracket resets of all time and then actually go a game ahead. And he goes nutter as well. And the back throw to put Lionheart in there. We're seeing a new beast here, Dave.
Absolutely. Yeah, MBR really caught himself. OD uppercut. Touches him out there, but Lionheart... Nah, still not jumping. This is Lionheart's home stage as well, right? This is France being represented.
Absolutely, and I will say, by the way, whiff throw into air throw before from Lionheart, and now he's doing wake-up supers like this. A lot more aggressive from the Cammy right now, and I respect it because MBR is starting to challenge a lot more. Sandblast to get a bit of distance going right here. Now Lionheart dives in. Burnout from MBR. Risky territory, Dave.
Definitely. Like you mentioned, right? It's really interesting because MBR was playing relatively slow in the first set, though Lionheart was just able to turn up the speed, but now he can actually call it out. Good blocks here. Gets the punish as well. That's an awkward thing to punish, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you could even see Luke faltering so much after that whiff. So unfortunate for him, but Lionheart's going to take that kill and run with it like a mileage. And now he gets the drive rush extension. Very nice punish counter once again. And now the throw was slowly but surely getting pushed towards the corner. MBR, shades of the previous set. Got to stop this.
Absolutely. MBR, though, it's a nice counter hit. Full combo here, spending a bunch of drive meter. Air throw. You cannot stop it, but the perfect parry. Stopping the drive rush from the side of Lionheart. Back in the corner with you.
Yeah, I will say perfect parry has been an option that MBR started to cope with very well against Cammy. So I do like this from MBR. Both of them going back and forth right now. Lionheart the one with the offense. MBR does get a chance to back off. We go back to full screen, jumping in, risky maneuver as the jabs come out into play once again. 3 balls on either side as well, Dave.
It's so much pressure. And again, there's level 3s behind most of these moves. Oh no, Lionheart! Very unfamiliar drop, but the crouching light punch here. Sometimes all you need is to jab reset. That was very, like, Lionheart kept a cool head there. A lot of people would have panicked.
And rightfully so, given the situation, but the composure there. We talk about skills in the game, but this is player skills as well, mental skills. Lionheart takes it 1-1. It is a first or two to decide the fate of this tournament now.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is a very, very big match here. Going from Lionheart's home stage to Cammy's. I think these stage picks are starting to get a little bit biased. I'm gonna be real.
Wow, Cammy gets a game and then we go to London. Unreal. Home stage advantage to rub it in a little bit more. Nice tech on the throw there from Lionheart.
British people win one game and immediately take it to London.
London is everywhere if you think about it, Dave.
I mean, everywhere is being taken to London, but this ain't the place to discuss that gorgeous punish on that whiff dive kick. And MBR goes straight for the optimal level 1, finish it out. Sand is coarse, and it gets everywhere, especially into the next round.
I know a certain man who hates sand because it does get everywhere, but he's more cyborg now than man, I will say.
Another chat confirm here, Lionheart still gaming. Gets a throw. And the game has normalized a little bit, right? Like, we were talking about the pace a lot in the first few games. Like, throughout the first set and now in the first 2 games. But now we are playing a more standard game of Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I'll agree. The pace is slowing down a little bit. We're seeing a lot more punish counters. We're seeing a lot more jump-ins from both. It's risky, but you can tell both of them are understanding there's a level to this. Oh my god, an air throw when he's on one little bit of life. Lionheart will not stop. EX Flash Sandblast comes out, and then the trade in the air. MBR takes the game, and he goes 2-1 up. He's finally in the lead again. And as a matter of fact, he's on set point lead, Dave.
Yeah, no, MBR, I mean, the dodge component has started coming out and has really been supporting MBR as he is moving through the set. Lionheart just doing some decent walk blocks here. In the end, still getting caught out. Drive rush, jump, and again the air throws. Keep them going.
2 HP then, nice anti-air from Lionheart. I mean, MBR, excuse me, I will say. Pushes him towards the corner, the drive rush comes out, just jabbing away, testing the patience, standing heavy kick does whiff, and now MBR's in burnout. Lionheart may be down on a lot of life, but he does get caught out into the sandblasts, and that does connect. Officially set point for MBR, Dave.
MBR starting to get closer here, is recovering from the damage that Lionheart has inflicted to his mental. Incredible comeback if he manages to stage it. And again, the winner's bracket privilege really showing here. MBR is now, like, he looks relaxed, he looks collected. He really had the opportunity to catch himself after that first set.
Yeah, agreed. I think, you know what, he just took the L in his stride, immediately came back. Now the pressure's on. The life is slowly but surely whittling away, but now we get a chance from Lionheart. The back throw incident. EX reversal from MBR, and the shimmy, but it doesn't connect. That was beautiful from MBR, but poor execution doesn't get him that hit.
Absolutely. Lionheart trying to keep him in the corner here. The jumping light kick gets him out. That throw, gonna finish it out. MBR gonna be our second Team SaltyEU champion. What a performance. I genuinely thought it was over after that.
I'm shocked. Lionheart, insane gameplay. Beautiful from them. The Cammy, the air throws, so much work was being put in. But MBR slowed it down, decided he had to make the game be played at his own pace, and as a result, takes it in the end. What a game, what a tournament, and what a grand finals. Lionheart, take a bow for your performance, please. Second place, but a huge winner of this tournament.
No, I genuinely think... Oh, hold up. Did I get disconnected?
No, you're here. Ice just...
Oh, sorry. The game just stopped working. Ace stopped the stream. But yeah, no, I genuinely think my favorite set of the night was Linz versus Lionheart.
Yes, absolutely.
That was so incredibly impressive. And again, Lionheart, the performance was definitely there, but in the end, Lionheart really able to like get the reins on the wild stallion that was Lionheart throughout that entire grand final set.
Yep, I do think it could have gone either way in the end, but MBR, what a way to close it down and shut it down after what was effectively one of the quickest sweeps we may have seen for a first to 3 in Street Fighter so far.
Yeah, true.
But somehow he clawed it back, and I can see in the chat right now, the Netherlands community, the Dutchies are all very happy with that result, that's for sure.
Yeah, I would be too, you know, like it's always really nice seeing one of your homies actually take it home. It's really, really nice here, and I think MBR has deserved it. Showing us the power of Luke, it's actually the first time we've had him in our tournaments right here, so it's definitely a character and a player looking to watch out. We have a lot of players here that we have now learned to respect for sure.
Absolutely. And this is the thing. You know, this is only the second Salty tournament. We're going to have some new faces here for sure every single week. And some of them are going to have breakout performances like that. I mean, even SleepyVali before making top 8. This just goes to show that we have so many players in the pipeline who are going to keep coming back week by week. And I would say it was a successful tournament for sure.
I fully agree here. And what's going to be back week by week as well is Team SaltyEU with their tournaments. Make sure to join our Discord if you want to join our events. We don't just run Street Fighter 6. We also run Blazblue Central Fiction. We have a Tekken tournament. We have a Guilty Gear Strive tournament as well. And yeah, it's just really, really nice. Make sure to join the Discord, join the community, get some games in. But much more important, if they enjoy listening to you muse on about this game, where can people get more certs?
They can find me at twitter.com. We're at Twiffen_ on the end. You'll see me keeping up with my commentary endeavors anywhere. I mean, Street Fighter, the first one under the belt, and wow, what a way to do it with some of the matches we've had. Looking forward to more. But Dave, what about you? I mean, we've seen you in quite a few places for Street Fighter so far. How can we keep up?
I mean, the best way to keep up is follow me over on Twitter, just SaltyEU, Twitch as well. I got a podcast. I broadcast games from my local as well every single week. We're growing the Swiss scene right here, trying to get as many games in as possible. And yeah, just that's basically it, right? But apart from that, why don't we hand it over to the one legend who enabled this entire tournament, Mr. Ace.
Yo, I'm a legend. Let's go.
So true.
But yeah, what a nice tournament tonight, and great commentary all throughout. Man, I do hope the spectating gets kind of fixed, or this Discord screen sharing. I don't know if you know, chat, but it's kind of scuffed right now. It's a bit hard.
It's kind of weird.
It kind of was. I noticed this.
It is flickering quite a bit, but you know. That's how it be sometimes. Yeah. Not much to say, obviously. Look at that top 8. 3 Cammys. I feel like that's kind of a bit of a surprise here, right? Not really considered to be that strong at this point. So definitely good job.
I mean, it's week 3, you know.
Yeah. It's week 3.
What are you talking about? 3 Cammys? Clearly a very often picked character because they're such a top tier.
True.
I'll shut up now.
Reminder, we do have a YouTube channel. You can follow if you are interested in seeing some of these tournaments back. It's the best way, really, because, you know, I'm going to timestamp all the matches. I have summer vacation in 2 weeks, and, you know, right now it's a bit behind, but I'll catch up during summer vacation is the plan. We'll get up to date. I'll get these Street Fighter tournaments posted ASAP, though, so we, you know, get that out the way.
Do it.
So if you're interested in watching some Street Fighter, I definitely want to have some good clips as well on there. You know, check it out. We have that really hype timer clip, probably posting that. But we are gonna go to Hard Reach. They're having a tournament right now. It's a S6 weekly offline, I believe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over to Hard Reach CH. That's the other scene in Switzerland. They are having their local. And we wanna give them as much love as possible, so make sure to give them the salty welcome as we go to the raid. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next week.
Sounds kind of sus.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, I'll see you guys. That was it. Bye.